Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tabletop Notch. In the 61st chapter of Brunkhollow, we say a temporary goodbye to Andre Lamont, who is off with Reverend Bellamy.
He's here in spirit.
Here in spirit.
Be a fly on that wall. He looks so nice.
But physically recovering from, I'm sure, a successful Gen Con.
Yeah.
I hope
I
you
think I
had a
saw
great
it in the
time.
chat, so.
Oh, well, I hope you
gone
had
well.
a good
I
Gen.
hope it went awesome.
It looked great. I saw some of the pictures of like the setups and stuff. I mean, the Dwarven Force stuff always looks really cool. But we have business to tend to as well. We've breached the exterior walls of Clarity. We're sitting in a room with one of his hierophants, trying to figure out what our next play is. But as always, before we get into the campaign itself, we must.
Sunday night Twitch.tv/ Tabletop Notch live coming at you 7 p.m. Eastern Standard
Yeah.
Time.
Is it standard or is it
I
daylight?
don't know. That doesn't matter to me. It's 7 on my phone and my oven at the same time, so everything's fine.
So true. That's so true.
But it's even more fine when you join us here live. Thank you for being in the chat, for helping Jordan wind the clock back with your emotes, timey-wimey, our timey-wimey nonsense. But there's other ways to hang out with us with emoticons.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
Emojis? I mean, technically they are
Is that like
emoticons.
what we called them in the 90s before everyone had them on their phone?
Because I think the
Emoticons.
distinction is
Emoticons.
emoticons is like using symbols.
punctuation,
As
which
opposed
I
to,
still
like,
do.
colon parentheses.
Yes.
They have a
Like 8 equals D.
And yes, it does
8
equals D.
D is an emoticon.
And I hate that they some phones now you put it in and it changes it for you to the emoji, and I don't like that. I want to keep
Did they change
my
the penis?
No,
Becomes an eggplant.
the penis
Oh,
is the same.
I heard equal equals D. What were you
Yes,
talking
I was
about?
giving an example of an emoticon.
Yeah.
I think.
What I'm saying is,
Oh.
we're getting way off track.
Wow.
Is a lot of times now, depending on what
Hate it,
app
hate
or
it.
phone or whatever you're using, if you put
Yeah.
colon parentheses, it turns it into an emoji.
We gotta get this
So,
back on the
if
rails.
you are an old man and you yelling at Cloud like me, thank you for being here. And if you're not, there's a Tuesday podcast, so you don't have to. You can close your eyes in rage and listen to us on Tuesdays. On Fridays, you can put the rage into the YouTube comments because that's where the video goes up. But if you support us on YouTube, Spotify, Patreon, you get that stuff early. You get early access to the VOD. You get extra long things from us. And that's it.
Speaking of that being it, baby, you have joined our social media campaign to hashtag Shack Up with TTN. You can do that on all social media platforms. So make sure you're really spamming that hashtag. Adding Shaquille O'Neal. We're huge fans. We love you so much. So all social media platforms, that's what you can do. Additionally, we have tons of awesome merch, including some new merch that may drop later, but you can't see it right now.
Whoa.
Stuff to drink out of, stuff to wear, stuff to put on your head,
Drink
stuff to write on and carry your stuff in. So, like, get your merch. Okay.
I was talking to Shaq earlier this week, and he was like, I just wish there was a place that I could get together with the TTN crew and the fans and everyone just talk about what's going on. And I was like, bro, check out discord.gg/tabletopnotch. Seriously, join, especially this week. For some reason, us at the table feeling a bit butterflies about what's about to happen. And there's gonna be a lot to talk about. So join those episode discussions that drop after the episode.
There was Bart and the Disky.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there was.
Oh yeah, there was
Today?
Party
Yes,
Whiskey this
there
week.
was
this
You were
month?
saying-
Oh.
It was Lamont and Val by Olive Branch.
Olive Branch
It was
special.
beautiful. It was
Beautiful.
incredible.
Oh, and you
My,
gotta.
my Discord on my phone, every time I launched it, it wouldn't open, so I uninstalled it and I forgot to reinstall it, so I wasn't getting
Olive
notifications.
Branch's art broke Discord. It was so good.
That's what it
We'll
was.
pull it up
Incredible.
for you later.
Okay.
Shacked or something.
Wow. My boy. All right.
Speaking of Shaq, I'm inspired now to make this month's Patreon Hero Forge mini drop.
Oh
Shaq
no.
and his
Oh no.
as like a
Like a flame
summit.
skull
Wait,
floating.
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say this little gummy.
And now on Hero Forge you can make like really crazy stuff. So I think that's probably what it's gonna be. But last month we dropped some surprise minis that may or may not appear. We don't know. It depends on how good we do.
I bet they're not gonna appear. I bet we have nothing to worry about.
They're definitely not gonna pop up. And we also dropped the Patreon PDF, one of the puzzles that you've seen previous in Brunkhollow. Also Notch and Soda. So all of the Notch and Soda episodes, like talkback stuff that we do at the end of every 4 episodes. We just dropped one of those this week as well. If you want to hang out and be silly with us, that's what we're doing there.
Yeah, there was some good stuff. I can't remember it, but there was some good stuff.
What last
In
Notch
the
and
last
Soda?
Notch and Soda, yeah.
Especially that frosty, right?
Yes,
we
imitation
did.
frosty.
We made frosty.
For Nasty.
For Nasty.
For Nasties. Tabletop.
Nasties.
No.
Just love Shaq so much, because we all know that he famously retired from basketball and played baseball for a while for the Savannah Bananas, I think, and then went back to basketball.
Boy,
Yeah.
we're just fishing for sponsorships all over the place.
We gotta
I like
try.
that we gave up on Shaq, even though we've mentioned him a bunch of times. We didn't bring the gummies. Like
didn't-
he didn't come, so we're not eating your gummies.
Oh, they're out on the. Did we finish them? I put them out on the table.
Oh.
They're there.
Oh.
Never mind. We haven't given up yet. Scratch that from the record. On the YouTube, it won't appear.
If you reject us, we will forget you after 1 week.
That's true. Before I thank people, Toast of Valkyrie said that I should shout out happy birthday to Jason, who watches us every week. Happy birthday, buddy.
Jason.
Thank you for
Jason, who watches us every week.
Jason, who watches us every week.
It's a good username.
That's a great
Yay.
name. Undisputed Tango resubscribed. Olive Branch, the wonderful artist we were just talking about, resubscribed. Armor Crocodile resubscribed. Lowbrass Guy did 30 bits. Mr. Ward's resubscribed. Armor Crocodile rated us with 3 viewers. Hello, welcome.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh no, I'm taking up Devin.
I have to for Chris.
Oh gosh, okay, you can't sit with us at 61 bits. Oh, Chris gave out a community sub. Thank you so much, Chris.
Thanks,
Teacher
Chris.
Gamer resubscribed. Cold Man resubscribed. You're like looking, do you want to see? Nice McGross at 100 bits. Nice McGross at 2 bits. Only Josh, but not always, resubscribed. And then, oh my gosh, Jackrabbit Power gave out 25 community subs.
Oh.
That
Oh,
is
see,
the
the
power.
Well, thank
He
you
was
so
jackrabbiting
much.
that sub button.
We missed
I
it.
don't think you
What?
click it
Were they
25
unwell?
times.
Were they oh no, they were just no.
Oh, you're just wishing
yeah.
general
Yeah,
help.
just wishing
Yeah.
general help. I hope you're well.
Oh my God.
Golden Dagger, thank you so much. Golden Dagger resubscribed. Redbird resubscribed, and then Team Toxley subscribed. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys
Cheers.
so
Cheers.
much.
Team
Really
Toxley,
do.
thank you, Jackrabbit Power. Thank you.
Doxley.
Incredible.
We did see that someone couldn't find Chris at Gen Con, so we apologize that he disappeared.
He was there.
He's a busy man.
Yeah, I think. There's some pictures of him. Yeah, there is.
I think he was there.
He's a real man.
Yeah.
Not a frog and a hat.
Not just a projection.
This is the best tea and day. This one was really good.
I was gonna say the cheese is quite good
Really
today.
good.
Yeah.
It's the exact fucking same.
Yeah.
There's
If you
something
drink
else
anything
about
4
it.
times, it's your favorite thing.
No,
Is that so wrong to live your life that way?
No.
Is it temperature? Is it like
it's flavor, right? It's a little.
All right, everybody. We can discuss this. You'll see us continue to discuss this while the recap is going.
Yeah.
So we're going to throw it over to the recap. We'll do the intro, and then we'll dive into chapter 61 of Brunkhollow. Here we go, everybody.
Here we go.
Perfect Oreo split. Oh, close.
Oh! Previously, on chapter 60, on a wing in a prairie, the party noticed tracks that looked like they might belong to Bellamy and Company, but there wasn't enough hours left in the day to go chasing them through the mountains, so we found a place to rest and reflect on the winding roads that led us here. While standing watch, Val was approached by a shape-shifting rat man that wasn't pleased about the party squatting on his turf, but some persistent prodding got him to reveal that there was a hidden route leading to Clarity, as well as the fact that Bellamy's disciples were imbibing some kind of pungent potion. Following his instructions the next morning, we braved the mountains and marveled at the majesty of the monastery, but getting inside would not be so easy. Initially rebuffed at the gates, Lamont offered to lend his expertise with giants to a problem they were having with an enigmatic Etten, and until that matter was settled, the rest would have to wait. Has Val discovered her true calling among the lycanthropes of the Upweald? And does TC have anything he wants to say to his old Hierophant pal now that they're on speaking terms? Stick around and find out on chapter 61 of Brunkhollow. Get out of here! Rat paparazzi. Hope they didn't get an upskirt. The openings with a view of the ravine are fitted with shutters, but they're partially ajar, so not only does a decent bit of light leak through, there's moments when you can catch a glimpse of Lamont moving across the bridge, until finally you watch him disappear down a staircase on the opposite side. Other than some lit candles, the atmosphere in here is cold and a little lifeless, like an above-ground crypt, and your hosts are doing little to remedy that. After closing the door, the gnomish man with the splotchy skin and tattered tunic putters about the room, moving here and there, but not stopping to do anything in particular. His behavior is like that of a fly walking back and forth upon the interior side of a glass window pane. He feels like he should be somewhere else, but he's not sure how to get there, how he ended up here, or what to do in the meantime. It's curious as well that you haven't seen the rest of Bellamy's flock. Just these two self-proclaimed hierophants at the gates. Are some of them assisting the Reverend in his efforts with the Etten? Are others doing the bidding of the demihag, who is also, so far, absent? Given the scope of this place, it's possible that the others are simply dispersed throughout the various chambers. Are they searching for something? Or do they have notions of restoring or reclaiming the monastery? You haven't been invited to do anything other than wait. But even with just a few minutes passing, there's some restlessness forming among the group. You feel an itch to explore, to maybe learn a little bit about the why of this place. Clarence Yasnost, if that is indeed the founder, is far from the first man to retire to solitude, but it all seems built with such purpose. Some function beyond just living out the rest of your days in peace. You could do that at a far more modest cottage shack somewhere in the mountains. So it's a little awkward, it's quiet. You can tell that the group is hesitant to kind of converse because there is a man in the room with you, so there's, a certain degree of lack of privacy, but he doesn't make any effort to start conversation. Again, he sort of moves from one place to the other in the room. A couple of ways out of here, you know that the door on the western wall leads out toward the bridge. Sort of a northern set of doors that heads to the other side, opposite of where you came in, and then staircases leading both up and down. This seems to be a sort of middle floor of the building that you're in.
He's, you said puttering around in the room.
Mm-hmm. And the room's not that big. Like, you can, talk quietly to each other, but you wouldn't do so, assuming he can't hear you.
Yeah. I'm gonna, catch his eye at one point.
Sure. At one point, he kind of goes over to one of the windows and he, pushes on one of the shutters. And then he turns and sort of catches you.
You said we may have met in the past, yes? That you recognize me.
There was an air of familiarity about you, yes.
Now that you mention it, a while back at the music box, maybe. An evening of drinks. Yes. You were feeling uneasy, anxious about a new endeavor. Something about your superiors, your boss. Maybe bringing on some help that was new to you.
That has a ring of familiarity as well.
I hope things worked out. I hope you find yourself comfortable with leadership.
Yes.
No problems between the two leaders?
No.
Good.
Sir, do you know the history of this place? It is breathtaking, built into the mountains like this. It must have taken some effort. I'm curious, sort, if you got any information on what happened here, how it came to be.
I know only what the good Reverend has told us.
Would you relay it kindly? I am, again, quite fascinated, and we've time until our companion comes back.
That is not my place to say.
Oh, I don't mean to pry or put you in a position of any kind. Just curious. Again, I am in awe of a place someone must have been so full of the spirit of the gods and holiness to have made such a marvelous creation.
I know only of our purpose. A pursuit of containment. A campaign for a better world.
Oh,
Passivity is a pious luxury in times of order, and it is our duty to act. The gods have carried us, and in their greatest hour of need, they shall now be carried by us. We are Hierophant.
You said a pursuit of containment. Containing what exactly?
We seek to interpret, and through those interpretations carry out what others cannot. In doing so, we relinquish our seat at the table.
Sorry, seat at what table?
It is not my place to say.
Just give me insight checks.
Holy!
5.
9.
19.
11.
For Doxley and Annabel, who sort of got a bit, you guys are standing a little closer to him. You can see his eyes a little better. There's some parts of what he said that feel a little rote, like he's been not rehearsing it, but that he's heard that before and is now reciting it to you, as opposed to sort of coming up with those thoughts on the spot. So that just some of the verbiage he uses just feels a little sort of, again, not rehearsed, but prepared. I guess is the word.
You were a resident of Brunkhollow at a point or another?
I'm not sure.
I really like the, what's the place? Chop House. Yeah. It's got good food there. Any favorite places of yours?
I'm not sure.
Well, since we might be here a while, do you have any refreshments or anything? Maybe some wine?
There is additional seating on the floor above, should you require it. Other than that, I must insist that you wait until your traveling companion returns, and the good Reverend makes a judgment one way or the other as to your continued attendance here at Clarity.
Seems reasonable. Shall we maybe, if the look upstairs, we can have an even better view of the beauty of this place? Would you mind terribly if we did that?
No.
Thank you, sir. Annabelle's gonna walk towards the stairs.
Stairs.
Is
everyone going up? Well, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, does it look like he's like motioning to lead her as though to like tour? Or
No,
is
he
just
doesn't. He stays on this floor.
Okay.
Yep.
How does he look physically? And is
Yeah, like a little pale and sickly. Is there something specific beyond that? Like
clothing or is his
tattered,
clothing worn
old?
out?
Yes, like very worn. Like falling apart in places, frayed at the ends of sleeves and pant legs. A little deteriorated.
How did you make your way here? I mean, it's quite a trek any which way you try to do it.
We were guided. We had a guide.
More than just the gods, say.
Yes.
You know,
How fortuitous.
yeah, I was gonna say we might be having to make this trip again What's the guide's name? Perhaps we can seek their service.
I know not her name.
Oh, what does she look like? Just if it rings any bells for us.
That is not my place to say.
What she looked like. All right.
I'm gonna go up the stairs for sure.
Other people going up? Or do some people want to stick around downstairs?
Yeah, if he doesn't make a motion, I'll kind of
Sure.
go that way as well.
Okay.
I'll linger behind, just.
We'll actually come back down in a second. Let's follow upstairs for a moment. You guys head upstairs and you find another very sparsely furnished chamber. There's a couple of tables, a couple of overturned stools. It does, however, have a much better kind of, not full 360, 270 degree view of clarity in the surroundings. I'm going to bring up...
Come back, don't worry about it.
so you guys can see the second floor. It's sort of more of the same, but let's just take a quick peek here.
Are we turning on the monitors or no?
Yeah.
Oh boy, already. Oh god.
I sprint. Yes.
Is there anybody up here?
There's nobody up here.
Is there anybody
Oof.
up here?
I would love to cast False Life on myself.
You may.
When you were staying downstairs, were you like looking uneasy or anything, or like you wanted privacy?
Not looking like I want privacy. No.
Okay, I'll stay with you and just make sure you're not alone.
I was like,
So this is the room that you came into. This is the room that you came into that he was puttering about inside. There's a little sort of narrow staircase leading up. And here's the next floor up. And
Cute stairs.
so there's kind of like again like tables, chairs, and then because there's like a little balcony here, you can see more of sort of clarity itself and the surrounding area. So you can step up to these kind of, they're not full battlements, but sort of similar battlement style sort of railings around the exterior here. So as you step up and look around here, there's a couple things that you can see, sort of Annabel sort of milling about the exterior, the perimeter there. First of all, in the back area, again, this is where you guys entered through, so here's the opposite side there. In the back area, there's several tents set up, little remnants of maybe a campfire. It seems that some of the followers, possibly even Bellamy himself, it looks like they spent last night outside, which is odd, considering they have all of this available interior space. But at least some of them seem to have spent the evening last night outside. Like the fire looks freshly burned down, not like days ago. On the opposite northwest corner of the ravine, there's another brazier-laden trail, very similar to the one you came in on, and it leads to a tunnel that continues out of this area, very similar to the one you came through. So there isn't much to see there, but it confirms that this isn't like a one-way in, one-way out kind of place. It's not a dead end. There appears to be at least one other way out of the ravine, a different way out. Down below, you can also spot some ladders and walkways that go down to the riverbank. And though this area is rather enclosed, this whole sort of interior ravine area, the water's obviously coming from somewhere and leading somewhere else. It's not still water. It's not a rushing river, but it's slowly sort of moving through the ravine. And again, sort of implying that there are other ways out of here or into here that aren't just the one path that you took, sort of confirming a couple of those elements there.
It's very good to know. Matt, do we see any other people or like weaponry that like ballistas or some other, if there's like battlements here, is there any other thing that implies fortification or other bodies like moving?
Sure, give me a perception check. 15. You definitely don't spot any like siege weaponry or defense weaponry. No ballistas, catapults, any sort of parapet. There's a couple watchtowers on the opposite side that theoretically an archer could be up in, but there isn't any weaponry sort of up there that you can see from here.
Sure.
However, down by the riverbank down here, you can't see underneath the lip of this rock, but here, sort of out on the rock, sort of kneeling, almost kind of looking down by the water, is the woman that escorted Lamont away, who's no longer with Lamont.
Oh, and she's looking at the water?
It's kind of, again, sort of puttering about in similar, like she kneels down, sort of looks at the water, sort of gets up, walks a couple steps. She seems like she's idling until she's been given another task or orders or whatever. But you spot her down there, and they're no longer with Lamont, so he's been handed off to someone else or is somewhere else. He's not with her anymore.
Yep.
So
Okay. Does it look behind her like there's another entrance, or like she's just sort of in that area?
There's a little bit of flickering torchlight that you can see, but other than that, it's hard to tell with the angle here. There's
Totally.
like a little cliffside there, but
Okay.
I guess as I went up with her as well, I want to look for. This place is old. Yeah. Is there any, other than their like obviously kind of fresh campsite? Is there anything that looks like they've been altering, or they've been, I don't know, re-erected, or anything that they kind of?
Yeah, give me a perception.
Okay. 19.
19. Other than the fact that they seem to have gone out of their way to light a lot of the braziers and torches here to make it feel a little more sort of lived in and alive, you don't notice anything that looks like there was a concentration of activity there that you can see. Again, you can't see much of the interior from here. You're looking at the exterior mostly. But yeah, they seem to have gone around and lit up most of the exterior torches and braziers to sort of bring the place back to life a little bit. But other than that, you don't see anything.
If possible, Matt, I would just like to go sit by next to one of the windows and then just keep an eye out across the way of like if there's any other hierophants that like lean and check on us occasionally. Like just keep an eye on that far way.
Sure. We'll go back downstairs for a second, where Val and Doxley have hung back a little bit there, and you were about to say something before I sort of stopped you there.
Just before we go, I couldn't help but notice your shoes are in quite bad shape. I could do something about that if you'd like. If you're going to be traveling further soon, it would probably help if they were in better condition.
We will be receiving new attire soon.
I see.
Thank you for the offer.
Is there a tailor out in these mountains?
Not to my knowledge.
Where are you getting the new garments then, if I can ask?
From our guide.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps we could speak with her as well. Maybe she would help us on our journey back.
She has guided us safely to clarity. And now she makes preparations to secure our future. She comes and goes. And when the time comes, we will go.
Well, Doxley,
Yeah.
we'll be on our way.
Both of you give me a perception check.
Oh, God damn it.
Dirty 20?
10. Nice.
As you guys are standing there, you hear some very, very quiet footsteps, and you've been listening to some footsteps on the floor above, because it's a wooden floor. You can hear your companions sort of boom, boom, boom. But you hear some not wood footsteps coming up from below, walking sort of along stone. It sounds like a much more solid surface. And you hear some of those footsteps shuffling, and then the footsteps stop. But instinctually, sort of in response to that, the gnomish man that's in the room with you sort of turns and he walks over to the staircase leading down. And he sort of leans over the edge so he can peer down to the kind of bottom of the staircase. And you hear a different voice come up from below.
Has she returned?
She has not. What news from below?
The creatures have taken a defensive position. Strong resistance to negotiation. We may shortly require the Good Reverend's blessing to take a more forcible approach.
He consults privately with another at this time. When possible, I will make it known to him.
Good.
You hear the footsteps again. They get quiet. They disappear. I would say Val was able to hear most of that. Yeah. You could hear that they were having a conversation, but not sort of hearing exactly what they were talking about.
I'm gonna ask my companions upstairs if I can. Who just quietly? Who has that little vial?
We all passed it around.
Neither of you guys have it, right?
I don't have it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna message Doxley and say, "Do you have that little vial?" No. I'm gonna message Val and say, "Do you have that little vial?"
I think I was the one that. I think I have it.
I think you showed it to people, but you probably held it when
Yeah.
somebody said.
Annabelle's gonna be like, "Great. I have a quick idea. Do you think you could maybe casually drop it on the floor and see how that guy's reaction is? I can wander down the stairs so that, I'm here to witness it, but I'm a little curious."
Annabelle, what if I can respond back?
Yes, in your head. It's telepathic.
What are you talking about?
What if it's something very powerful that we might want later? Or something we could bribe them with later?
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good idea. We don't know. Maybe he's too close-lipped. You're right. Never mind.
Val 1, Annabelle 0.
Do you send that back? Annabelle's upstairs all right, she got me. Okay. Well, it might be something we want to negotiate with later.
Copy that, agreed.
I'm only seeing,
This
is
you
to-
can't hear.
this is-
Oh,
yeah.
never mind.
Oh,
I don't know what
to,
you're saying.
The boys. I don't see anybody else. But if they said there was a dozen that came,
Yeah, I've been watching the opposite way. I don't see anyone.
I only see the one woman down there.
This place is gigantic. They could be in the rock. This could extend into rock.
Okay.
Containment.
But Brunkhollow.
Is that what he said?
He did not say it, but that was the implication.
Sounded like they're forfeiting their seat in the heavens because they will be the heathens that can change things for the gods.
That's what it fucking sounded like to me, too.
What heavy purpose?
And down below, too, after sort of receiving that news, you can see that the Hierophant that you're with, the Gnomish man, is sort of a little lost in thought. And a couple times he goes over to the window, sort of closest, sort of in the southwest corner, and looks out as if to sort of see if Lamont or the other Hierophant are returning. Like, you see him look down, see him look over to the bridge, and then he'll walk away, and then he'll, do that again after sort of walking around a little bit.
Are the fire newts giving you trouble?
Yes. Unlawful occupants.
Yes.
Meddlesome,
Quite vicious, yes.
improper, and spiteful. They, like the two-headed giant, exist in a space that was not meant for them. Eviction of the creatures is underway, but our journey has only just begun. And as such, we are currently ill-equipped. When the lady returns, we will fashion for ourselves the necessary arsenal for their dispossession. Or failing that, she will resolve the matter herself. There is no question that it will be done, though the good Reverend expresses concern at what holy vestiges the creatures may have already defiled.
You say that this guide has given you, I would imagine, maybe some sort of armor or weapons to help with you? She teaching you anything else?
No. And she's given us nothing yet, except safe passage.
Doxley's melting inside of her arm.
Do you think you'll go through the tacky flats again?
No. I think our journey takes us elsewhere.
Not many other options.
We only need one.
We took the wastes. I would probably give that about maybe a 3 out of 10 in terms of ease, and it was fast.
Yeah. Might have been better if we had a guide, but we didn't. But, yeah.
Probably a little bit better.
Do you boys want to go downstairs? It sounds like they're chatting down. I hear them muffling, chatting down there.
Sorry, did you want to be left alone?
No, I'm saying we all go back down.
Oh, all right.
I mean,
There's just not a lot of action up here. I was trying to go and get a better look.
All right.
When we see. Right?
is there? This is the highest floor. There's not more steps up.
This is the highest floor.
Okay,
yes,
okay. Sure. TC, I was thinking if Annabel and I go down first and point out something to him across the way, you could sneak further downstairs and see if you spot anything.
It is a small room. I am sneaky, but that is supreme.
Yeah, it's up to
I
you.
could give you some aid.
I mean, we could just lay low until we all reconvene.
No.
Once Lamont's done with
hate
Bellamy.
waiting. I hate it.
Well, what if we
I'm
shake something up the
bored,
wrong way?
Illien.
Okay.
I'm real bored.
Right, I suppose if I'm caught, I'll feign having forgotten our limits.
Okay.
Do you want me to aid you in any way?
Always.
I mean, I can cast without a trace up here.
Do you have to stay
have
with
to-
him for that?
30 feet. That's pretty small, right?
Maybe wait for all of us.
All right.
Okay.
All good.
We'll just go. What are we? Okay, let's just go
Yeah.
distract him for you.
We'll go point out something.
What know you of the newts?
I mean, I've heard many things. We were warned about them on our way here.
By who?
Oh, you're not the only one with divine guidance. You'd
I
have to have it
suppose
to
that
make
is
it through the
true.
wastes.
Yes.
It's
But
partly
you
why-
said you had no guide.
No physical guide, but we were led. It's partly why we seek counsel with Bellamy so badly.
The hobgoblin professed a proficiency in communicating with giants. Have you a similar aptitude on your part?
I do not.
Very well. It goes back to puttering around the room.
Oh, before we go down,
Okay, what?
I worry about raising an alarm.
Yeah.
And that were we to try something, I think that something would more likely be to quickly silence this one.
What?
Yeah. I mean, if maybe the pros don't outweigh the cons.
Hey, I'm confused. Which one?
This one gentleman.
Oh. But if we kill him right away, then isn't it sort of like
I'm just
already
saying
have a
I
dead
don't want to be found by another and have immediately everyone be on guard about us.
okay, maybe we don't do the sneak.
Yeah,
attack.
maybe we just.
Maybe we
hang
try
tight.
to negotiate.
If
And
I
stay
if I
forward.
see an opening,
Okay.
are you just gonna deny that I was there? Like, oh, where did who go? Wow. All right.
All right, you're right. You pointed out that Illien and I had a bad plan.
I just know you're so sneaky, but I honestly don't know if anything's to be gained. I don't know if you'll get any knowledge or whatnot.
If
but
I can just get eyes on it, at the very least, I'll try.
Okay.
All right.
Doxley will kind of take a broad, lean back sort of position, sitting in the room, and actually through the faded waste, we companions and I slayed an ent, knocked it right out. Just before that, we killed a couple of nasty elk creatures, some sort of supernatural abilities to them.
Yeah, we've run into our fair share of unpleasant creatures for sure.
Yeah, basically made it out unscathed. I'm just saying, you were asking after we were talking about fire newts and, unwanted creatures in your domain.
Doxley, I mean, we usually don't offer that without a steep price.
Well, as I said, with what we're hoping to achieve with our dear friend Reverend Bellamy, maybe we could do him a favor back.
No, we'd have to talk with the others about it. That's a pretty big favor.
That's fair. I shouldn't have spoken before we consulted with the group.
The good Reverend respects the founding precepts of this institution. He will not choose violence unless violence is chosen for him. Extermination is not preferable to expulsion. Yitzisui. Give me a history check.
Was that Elvish?
No, it wasn't.
What? History, you bastard! 11?
11?
I know this.
Without knowing exactly what he said, there's a couple things that you think you pick up on. One is that it sounds like an attempt at Ignan, and two, that he's very obviously not proficient in it.
Okay.
Almost as if he was trying to gauge you, like as if to see if you could understand him.
Okay. May I try to say something? What was the direct translation? Like, would I have an idea?
Yeah, you couldn't even tell. With that roll, you couldn't like tell what he was trying to say exactly, but you could.
Can I try to say like wise words?
Oh,
In
Ignan?
Ignan, back. Give me another history check.
Fucking no.
Oh dear. Wise words.
16.
Oh.
16.
He said moron says what?
Moron says wise words.
Wise.
Have you heard of Updog?
The phrase Zishish Zertz. Zishish Zertz. There's a lot of like s and e
Okay.
in language. Zishish Zertz.
Zerts.
It's like, you think it might translate a little more to like smart letters or something. like it's definitely not perfect, but you're trying to like pull on
Okay.
what little you can kind of.
Okay. Zizish Zerts. My good friend.
And you can see he doesn't speak it well enough to know what you're saying.
Nice.
You can tell.
Zizish Zerts.
Have you a proficiency in communicating with creatures of this kind?
Matthew.
You were digging my grave for me. Oh, I dig it.
I believe we already asked this, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating it, but our knowledge of fire newts sounded pretty minimal when you first asked us.
You know what they are. In terms of what?
Do they know that they have a spoken language, or they?
Yes,
have
they speak
intelligence?
Ignan. They're elementals.
Okay, great.
And it's a good bet that any elemental of the fire persuasion speaks Ignan. That's a pretty safe bet. Yeah.
Great. And you said that Ignan is a subset.
It's a
or
dialect
similar
of Primordial, as Aquan is and Tyrun and things.
Yes.
But you might recognize a word here and there, some shared words, but like it's very difficult to like communicate separately across those dialects. Even though you might recognize some sounds and words and things.
Okay. To his question. My brother and I were blessed to be sea elves, and our ancestries and our languages have a very strong correlation to that of the fire types.
Make a deception check. Make it with advantage. He doesn't really know.
Let's go, Jordan.
Believe.
19.
Oh.
The fire newt's defiant temperament has placed time against us. There are things down below that we wish to preserve. And so our negotiations continue. I'll not reject an offer out of hand. What would you ask in return?
And he looks to Val because she's the one who sort of mentioned a price.
I'd have to discuss it with the group. That's not an individual decision. We work as a team, but...
An audience with the good reverend has already been accounted for, as was your stated purpose for visitation. And we have not gold to give you.
Might I suggest then perhaps, stop me if this doesn't interest you, but an audience with the guide, maybe to help us navigate our way safely back home?
It's an excellent idea, Doxley. I think the rest of the group would certainly agree with that.
An audience I can attempt to arrange. She will not guide you home. She has other obligations.
Of course. More so a consultation in search of advice.
Consult if you must.
Oh no, I meant consult with our
Yes,
consult with our friends.
We'll confirm that.
Got it.
But I think
He turns away. He goes back over to the window and kind of peeks back out to see.
Shall we maybe
Can we be like
visit our
going
friends
down the
upstairs?
stairs at this point?
Yeah.
we meet on the staircase?
We were just headed down.
Would you upstairs or downstairs?
upstairs.
Upstairs.
We're
Go back.
swapping spots.
Back upstairs.
Oh,
No,
okay.
everybody back upstairs.
Okay.
You see, there's like beads of sweat coming down Doxley's brow. Just upstairs. Just get upstairs.
Hey, what's up? Tell us. What's up?
So we've kind of come to a tentative arrangement where if we try to negotiate with the fire newts,
Buckle up, there's more.
Right, they've agreed to grant us an audience, or to try to grant us an audience with their guide, which sounds an awful lot like your. So I figured everyone's probably going to be on board with that exchange.
Can anyone negotiate with these fire newts?
Okay, well, so I may have oversold it, but you know, we need to see this place. We need to get a scope of what's in front of us. They speak Ignis, and they're negotiating. Ignin? Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I've got a bucket full of ignorance.
That one.
All right.
And you know, Aquin, they're parallel. They're not the same, but they're somewhat similar. So,
Sure. I mean, I could say hi and how are you and count to 10, but
well, why don't we start with that?
okay.
They're
7?
the fire newts
me
have
finish.
taken on a defensive stance in this room that they want to preserve certain artifacts, I suppose. They don't want us
Wait.
to...
If they want to preserve certain artifacts, don't we want the artifacts fucked?
Yes, but then you might not be able to see your demi-hack.
I think
so
the hag will come anyway.
You would know better than us.
I leave that to you, because that seems to be the entire reason why you came here, and I don't want to jeopardize it.
Yeah.
So, think on that.
They can't speak to them, and neither can you, but they think you can.
I speak it a little bit. The shish zerts.
Ah,
You hear that?
I do enjoy a sweet treat at the end of a meal.
Talking about their alphabet, I think. Right?
Is that what I said?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, anyway.
Well, I guess that leaves open the possibility that it goes awry with your linguistics.
No, let's not
and
blame
that-
my own competency. How about the fire newts were feeling especially fiery?
Yes, that's good.
I was diplomatic. And
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That-
I see.
that- I tried so hard,
Oh,
and they
okay.
were offended.
I see. Yes. Yeah, because they won't comprehend others if they're listening.
Well, we should get confirmation that if it goes that way, we're allowed to retaliate then, because
protect ourselves.
we definitely don't want to piss them off
Yeah.
with Monty.
I mean, don't
I
they want them
wouldn't,
gone? Wouldn't that be doing them a favor?
They explicitly said they would much prefer negotiating. Eradication is the last resort.
All right. Okay.
Are any and all of these transactions going to be supervised? I imagine both the fire newts and the.
Can't say.
I would imagine.
I mean, they're in rough shape. I can't see them.
There is one bit of good news, though. It doesn't seem like they may possess any magical abilities. I was trying to see if, like, maybe the demi-hag had gifted them with these things. It seems like they're going to be fitted for combat, not have it seeping out of their bones. I don't know.
As in they have no weapons and armor or abilities at the moment.
But they're anticipating getting armor very soon.
Yes, it's the armor we, assumed.
Do you think the hag would be upset if one of the Hierophants ended up kicking it?
I don't know what her deal is.
Okay.
I don't understand why she'd be helping them, other than, like I said, she said to us, promises were made. Promises from when before I was born. That's all I know.
Okay.
Oh.
She owes Bellamy something.
I guess. Is she obligated to make sure all of the Hierophants stay alive? I don't know.
Then I do have this vial, which we should just bear in mind is a thing, an unknown.
Got it.
Okay.
All right.
So we're doing this?
Yeah,
or...
let's do it. You guys speak Ignan.
Okay.
Ignan, yeah.
All right. I'll try to brush up on what I know at all.
Just speak to him in Aquan and we'll see what the deal is, maybe.
I think I remember the happy birthday song.
Yeah. Gishnut. Thursnad.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Yeah.
Just keep repeating that. And you're
Okay.
Maybe it's
Linguistically, just for sort of back information, it's probably better to fake Ignan words than to speak in Aquan because it like, sounds differently off the tongue. Yeah,
Okay.
it like has a different cadence to it that like you could.
Okay. Okay. If we do have someone monitoring us and things go south, do we throw that person into the fire nude so it looks like it's not our fault?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if they are?
What?
What if they have some sort of
Mental connection?
connection?
Like what Annabel can do with us.
Yes.
Well,
That would
we'll
suck.
cross that bridge when we come to it, I
Really
guess.
sucks.
I suppose.
That
It
would
does
be bad.
seem as though there's like 3 different dialogues you can have with them. One is them not remembering anything about their past life, right?
Yeah.
One is spewing Bellamy's garbage.
Yeah.
And then the other is private matters about whatever this is that they've been told they cannot say or maybe are somehow magically barred from saying it.
Right.
That's like the only 3 dialogues I can have with these people so far.
Okay.
Maybe if on the way we happen to pass other Hierophants and they speak with each other, then maybe we'll be okay to know that they can't speak telepathically. If they would have no need to speak with one another.
I mean, in that case, we saw 2 talking to each other just now. One came up from below and
That's
was
true.
talking
They were on
about
different
the newts,
floors.
so
Illien,
So they
I
wouldn't
can
have made
both
it.
speak with you out loud and speak telepathically. Too.
But but we were downstairs and you were upstairs
That
and
is
you chose
true.
to.
That's
They
true.
were on different.
it would be much more efficient if they could communicate that way for them to communicate that way.
True.
Maybe they are being very sneaky and just speaking, I don't know, but
I don't think they would do all that learned magic.
yeah.
Could be wrong, but
Point being, if we can get one in the fire, we opt
For that.
to get in the fire.
yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And just for clarification too, you have the spirit correct, but he also didn't say that like. He wasn't like, if you harm them, you fucked up. He was like,
Yeah.
that's a last resort. Yeah, he was like, we don't fight unless they fight first, is basically what he
Right.
said. So it's not like...
What's the worst insults you know in Ignan?
Just to get them fired up.
Yeah. You icy cold piece of shit.
Everybody give me more history than Nate. Give me history checks for a little fire newt to recall, if anybody...
Yeah, that's more like it.
Damn it. 6.
That one.
18. Nice.
14?
3.
Okay. A little bit of info about the kind of basics of sort of fire newt. Sort of, they're very proud creatures, and they can hold grudges. They're not like super intelligent, but they're smart enough to like sort of sniff out an enemy. Like they can sort of recognize aggressive behavior. They sometimes can get offended by things. So that sort of in that sort of vein, in that spirit of a gesture or a nasty look could sort of set them off.
Okay.
And they often have and this is possibly ties into what the Hierophant was worried about. They can have kind of a petulant attitude of like, if I can't have it, nobody can, which is like if they were to get attacked by the Hierophants, they're worried that they're gonna like just burn everything to the ground. Like they're like, if I'm going down, I'm taking everything down with me. Like they've been known to burn their own nests so that other creatures can't occupy them. Like if they think they're gonna lose, so that they try to kind of take it with them. And that's what it seemed like the Hierophant was worried about, that they were gonna destroy something that was meaningful to them out of spite or something.
Okay, I'll try to relay that to everybody.
Yeah, sure, a little bit of that.
That's what I know.
Did just Annabel know that, or?
That was sort of between I would say the stuff about the petulant attitude and the sort of self-immolation, that was maybe Annabel with a slightly higher role, recalling a little. You sort of understood the attitude, like they're defiant, they hold grudges, that kind of thing.
And we want to prevent, we're all on board with preventing them from doing anything like that, right?
Well, let's find out what the shit is. Maybe we don't want the Hierophants getting a hold of that stuff.
I suppose the most important thing is that there is a show of trying to do it
Right.
diplomatically first. I don't know how quickly you will or will not offend them for real.
Probably
And
pretty
if
quick.
one of the Hierophants does accompany us, maybe one of you runs point with the animal and one of you translates for the Hierophant.
Not a bad idea.
Do you see what I mean?
Not a bad idea.
Like,
Good idea.
she just said,
We're about
please.
to come kill you.
No, what?
Wait, what?
No.
Maybe he's saying the Newt said that.
Yeah,
right?
the Newt.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you were interpreting
Doxley
what
just said
Doxley
she's gonna go kill that dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're on the same page.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Stay in the back because I really don't feel like telling Lamont that we lost you while we're dealing with these dumbass fire nudes.
I got the necklace, right?
Okay,
So-
but
True, but also stay back.
Your charred, unconscious body would still
yeah.
a sight for sore eyes.
Linger near Illien. Linger near me.
All right.
I'll be hiding.
He'll be hiding.
I'll be shooting from the back.
But we want to ask this guy to come down with us?
No. Let's
No?
just
Just
see
by
if
ourselves?
we could be unaccompanied. That's the best.
Because I think we can get him to come down with us.
So that you can.
I mean, if we wanted to
Yeah.
do a little, throw him in the middle.
You said there's another one that talked to him?
Yes, there was a. Well, you heard. I heard
one from below.
I
come
ain't
up
attached to any particular one if we want to throw him on the pyre.
Do we want one
Any
down there?
Hierophant is as good as the other for me.
Do we want one down there, or we want to go in on our own and just gauge it ourselves without eyes on us?
Yes, I think if they don't volunteer themselves, maybe we keep them out of it.
Yeah,
Right.
agreed.
All right.
But if we gotta throw anybody on the pyre, we can do it.
Okay.
Okay,
Here we go.
let's go.
Let's go back downstairs. He's still sort of milling about the room. He hears you down the steps and he sort of turns.
We've discussed, and we're all in agreement in exchange for the opportunity to seek counsel with your guide, understanding that she will not guide us back. We will do our best to negotiate with the Newts, with understanding that if they fire first, we are allowed to fire back.
In defense.
Only in defense.
To the lower levels, then. We shall see what progress has been made, and if your contributions would prove effective.
Thank you, kindly.
Lead the way, sir.
Turns. Starts to walk down the stairs.
Praise be.
Anything before you guys follow him
No, Doctor's just gonna be racking her head for common phrases and things she might know.
Can I just try to look out the window and see what that girl is doing? If
She's still down there. Yeah,
Okay,
she's not in the
nothing's-
exact same spot, but she's
But nothing's
been.
like changed.
No, not that you can tell. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll kind of I'll go first, as in like closest to him.
Yep.
Because I
Right
want to
then.
kind of talk to him on the way down.
As I'm bringing up the rear, just one last sweep of the room before I go.
Give me a perception check.
Anything?
Yeah, can I also look around?
Yeah.
4.
Give me a
19.
19. Mainly just what you pick up is the floor is obviously very dusty from disuse, but there's a lot of foot traffic that has moved in and out of here. You see footprints in the dust. And the heaviest concentration of tracks leads either downstairs, where you're heading now, or out the back door, sort of where you saw those tents. And there's surprisingly few footprints leading out toward the bridge, even though that's, sort of the larger structure of Clarity here. I mean, you saw at least one of them, and, presumably Lamont was going to meet Bellamy, but it doesn't seem like a lot of Hierophants have made the have spanned the ravine
To the other side.
to the other side.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, are there like torches mounted on the walls that can be taken off?
There are. Yep.
Okay. I'll keep that for now.
Yes. Yeah, it seems that, again, along with the bridges and everything, like they've lit the place up. It's lit in most corridors. Have some, it's pretty lit. As you descend the stairs, you think about how, for the second time in less than an hour, less than maybe even 30 minutes, you've convinced the stewards of Clarity to let you help, to grant you access to an area that would otherwise be off limits. And not to downplay persistence, but you're a little surprised at sort of the relative lack of opposition. They haven't bothered much to probe at your intentions or act with suspicion or certainly check your belongings, even though you are obviously armed and armored. It's a little intangible thing. It's both admirable and unnerving. It's the purity of belief. Belief in not only the virtue of what they seek to accomplish, but the inevitability of it as well. In their eyes, it's possible you might impede them or delay them, but that you will not and cannot stop them. So whatever potential risk of you interfering is worth the possible reward of your contributions, which they're allowing now or sort of seeing to now. This sort of gamble, this wager of conviction. The next floor down is a disused storage room. Splintered crates and boxes, rusted latches. No obvious indication of what they once contained, but it wouldn't matter anyway. It's not but dust and dirt at this point, sort of falling apart. You go down another flight of stairs. It's more of the same, though here you get the impression that there were efforts made for food preservation, not recently, but back when it was more in use. You see glass and ceramic jars, you see mortars and pestles, there's racks on the wall, all the essentials that you might have other than the foodstuffs, which are gone or sort of rotted away at this point. Things for drying, salting, pickling. Down you go again. And now the sound of the water is much louder than before. When you get to the last step, you look west and you can see there's a sort of a pair of stone archways. Then there's no longer some gaping chasm to make your stomach drop, or it's not that the chasm's gone away, it's just that you're at the bottom of it, or nearly at the bottom of it. With that one wall sort of fully open, it has those two sort of stone archways, the cool mountain air washes over your face once more, and the hollow echo of the trickling stream is amplified down here. The Hierophant steps up to a small portcullis-style gate, very similar to the one that you entered through above. And on the other side, you see a person that you haven't yet met. A dwarven man, and a dwergar, if you were not mistaken, judging by the tone of the skin, some sort of bulbous facial features, there's sort of a large pronounced nose. Just like your guide, his clothes are frayed and tattered, though there was perhaps a time when they were quite fine. The robe is sort of a thin embroidered one, deep purple in color, a black sash cinching it at the waist. So it's tattered with time, but there was probably, earlier in his life, it was probably quite a nice piece of clothing. Your guide, or the person in front, was there something you wanted to say on the way before? Sorry.
Just kind of as
So as you're circling down to the last sort of set of stairs.
I recall, too, in our conversation, we first met, a similar appreciation for ancient writings. And did you notice some of the carvings on the way into Clarity here? And I'll kind of describe some of those, the ones that we saw near the primordial that were...
Yes, I have seen them.
I only saw them so far on the outskirts here. Have you seen any more within Clarity?
No.
Huh. And do you recognize them or comprehend them at all?
No.
Interesting.
A question for the good Reverend, perhaps.
Perhaps?
Steps
steps down the stairs. He gets up to that gate, and he walks right up to it, sort of very, very close to it, foot away.
Raise the gate, Hierophant. Reinforcements from afar. The good Reverend sanctions their entry, and one of their number consults with him now.
Has she returned?
She has not, and herein lies an opportunity in her stead.
And you can see the Dwergar sort of come up to the gate and sort of peek out a little bit and look at the five of you.
Duplicity on their part would place their own companion at our mercy. I will return now to my post and get word to the good Reverend when he makes himself available.
And he turns back to the Dwerg.
Familiarize them with your efforts thus far.
And he turns, he starts back up the stairs, back where he came from. And again, the Dwerg. Step back. And slowly pulls on a chain that raises this little sort of portcullis here. An gnomish man starts back up the stairs, and the Dwergar, as the gate gets all the way to the top, he sort of jerks his head toward what's behind him, which is a narrow hallway. And after it locks kind of into position at the top, he just turns and he starts walking. Doesn't say anything yet. You can talk to him, but he's walking.
Sir, if you don't mind, would I be able to borrow 2 of these torches that are nearby? It's more of like waving a white flag to those from the fire plane, saying, hey, we're on good terms with you.
There are more torches.
Okay, great.
Sorry, does it seem like we're about to leave this guy's company and join another one, or is he staying with us?
So the one that you were walking with that went down the stairs, talked to the guy, and now he's heading back up, and yep.
Before we lose him, I'm gonna give big eyes to Annabel.
We'll say, what do you need, TC?
Can you, when you speak to someone in their mind, can you maybe change your voice at all? And his name was Winston. Say his name in his mind and see if he reacts to it at all.
Okay.
Winston Bridgewater.
Okay. I will. God, is he gonna know it's me? The way the message works, would he?
So he doesn't.
Would he just know it's a voice in his head, or would he know it was me trying to speak to him?
It doesn't say that he knows it's you trying to speak to him. I mean, if he saw you point at him, he might put 2 and 2 together, but he's walking away from you, so he would hear a voice in his head.
Okay.
Maybe just.
I'm going to try to make my voice in my head sound like the hag, so sort of drop my accent, and just have her sort of like Winston Ridge. What? Water?
I wasn't gonna.
Winston Ridgewater.
Okay, give me a deception check.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Ooh, hell yeah. That's a 19 plus 4. So 23.
As he's walking back up the stairs, you whisper you're whispering in your mind the message, give a little point there, and he's just sort of his head's about to disappear sort of to the next landing above. And as you speak his name, he like staggers and puts his hand against the wall. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a little vial.
Oh. Can I add,
You could send another message.
Okay. Let's see. Do you know who you are?
And this time after you speak, you know that the person that you message can respond to you.
Totally, yeah.
And what you get back is like static.
Oh.
And then silence, and then he sort of starts back up the stairs. He disappears from sight.
So
Does it feel like he magically sort of rebuffed the message spell?
That's hard to tell. Like rejected it almost?
Yeah.
Hard to tell. I mean, as far as you could tell, the message
Straight
went through.
Yeah.
You just got a weird
I
sort of
just got a
static
weird
back.
thing back.
Yeah. And only after he
Only
had
this-
taken the sort of vial from his pocket.
and I was trying to keep eyes on him. Did I notice the stumble?
Yeah, he's
okay.
staggered, and then took out the vial, drank, and then starts back up the stairs.
Okay, I'm gonna message TC and said, he didn't respond to me. You saw he clearly was disturbed by it, but when I asked him again if he knew who he was, and all I got back was like a buzzing, like a zzz.
All right. Maybe we can, if we get him alone again, we can try to crack him.
What the fuck is that potion?
Keep up, if you would.
Yes, sir.
Sir. I didn't get your full title, Hierophant.
I am Hierophant 9.
This is the dwarf.
Yeah, the dwarf.
How many total Hierophants are there? Seems like it goes up quite a bit.
That is not for me to say.
Fair enough.
Does that mean you're like the 9th best? Is number 1 Hierophant? Bellamy himself?
No.
Oh, all right.
As you're walking, it's a long corridor here.
Great.
Has little, in kind of even intervals, if you look up to the left, in the top corner of the wall are these little kind of grates to let air in, so there isn't sort of a stagnant. And because of that, you can still hear the sounds of the trickling stream and sort of listen to the echoing sounds of the water. You get the impression that this corridor is like parallel to the stream, like you're not passing underneath it or anything. You're walking kind of parallel to it.
I was gonna ask that. Like, does
Yep.
it seem like we're like built into the mountain, or it's like a separate structure, sort of next to the mountain?
It's
here?
all stone. It's possible at this point you're like boring into the mountain side. It's definitely, you can't say that for certain,
Are
but
there
it's
like windows?
just those little grates.
Just the grates.
Yep.
Oh, okay, got
Just
it.
the little grates.
So we're not below ground. We are still.
As far as you can tell from the sound of the river, it sounds like you're still maybe like at ground level or at river level,
Okay.
sort of at the base of the canyon. Tell me, pilgrims, how are you on your theistic histories?
Specialize in some areas, some others not so much. What do you ask?
In the early days of degradation, there was a swell of fervent support for the gods. Magic had gone unchecked for so long, the people were scared, angry, suffocated. To demonstrate their support, new houses of worship were erected in unprecedented number. But the practiced blasphemers recognized this threat. In response to rampant acts of arson and vandalism, the people did what with their houses of worship? He seems to be posing that question to you, like as if, do you remember? Do you know the history?
They
Do
built.
remember?
Give me a history check.
Can I do the same?
Yeah.
Sure. Rack my human brain.
I don't think Doxley would know.
Illien's gonna take a guess. Built them with stone, non-burnable materials.
What was the roll?
7.
13.
6.
You seem to recall that without sort of more information, but because some of them have been preserved as historical sites, they started building them underground, as opposed to churches like on the surface, like that would be seen easily. Yeah, you're on the right track, but like that they built them underground.
If I recall, they went underground lest things burned there.
Yes. Not just for security and privacy purposes. In contrast to the grand, cacophonous churches, these spaces were seen as less performative, more honest. Drown out the noise and speak to the gods directly. Because of this intimate connection, the histories say that some of the first modern clerics were chosen within the walls of these underground houses of worship. From what is known to us, Clarity's founding father was adherent to many of the old traditions, and so the most prominent area for worship here at the monastery is built underground. I say this because on a related note, fire newts prefer dark spaces, especially those where moisture is present. Caverns with lakes, pools, and groundwater, of course. The newts heat the water and make a very sweltering, humid atmosphere. The founder likely did not know it at the time, But here in these tunnels beside the river, he constructed a near-ideal habitat for fiery amphibians. It is important to the good Reverend that we gain access to the House of Worship, on levels both practical and principle. It is an insult for the creatures to call it their home, but beyond that, the good Reverend's research into its configuration implies the existence of a small rectory, where the founder may have kept writings and religious paraphernalia, the preservation of which is paramount to us. We do not want the fire newts in an active resistance to desecrate either the place of worship or the rectory. In the event that violence does not develop, or rather does develop, efforts must be made to secure these two spaces before they are incinerated and lost forever.
Makes sense.
We had a guide, a powerful guide, and the lady possesses a mighty quiver. We have seen her draw from it. But even a quiver such as hers is not infinite, and a good leader knows when to preserve their most valuable assets. Come. By this point in the conversation, there's been a couple times when you've gone down like a very short flight of stairs, no more than 3 to 4 steps. And you have to imagine, and you're hearing it too with the sound, that you've descended to an elevation that either matches the surface of the stream or possibly even goes a little bit below it. The grates in the upper corner start to disappear as well. So it's possible that you've even gone deeper than that. There's a slight shift to the left and it empties out into a small little antechamber where 3 other threadbare hierophants are waiting. 2 humans and a halfling woman who has a pair of broken spectacles that she's wearing. Like they're on her face, but one of the lenses is completely punched out and the other one is like cracked in a couple places. These pilgrims have volunteered to make an attempt on our behalf, and at the current hour, they are better equipped to handle a possible deterioration of negotiations. He says this mostly to the halfling woman. She nods. She motions to a gate behind her that once again has the same portcullis-style design, which allows you to peer through the slats to the other side. She starts to describe the situation, and you can't see super well, but you can see into the next room to sort of match what she's saying to what you're seeing. What was once a very cool kind of sub-level air, like a basement air, even though a little bit stale, has quickly become very sticky, humid. And you can tell it's mostly coming in from the next room because there's openings in the sort of gate there. It's like approaching a hot spring where moisture's beginning to form in your face while your back remains mostly dry and cool, like the back of your neck and your sort of clothing, your tunic.
There's a pair of small rooms leading up to the House of Worship, the first of which you can see here for yourself. Natural channels and cracks in the mountainside cause water from the river to pool in here after a heavy rainfall. There was once a walkway, of course, but the creatures have smashed it to bits.
And she motions sort of to the thing, and you can see inside. You guys still have the monitors on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll take a little peek at what she is.
This is ominous.
And it's so creepy, beautiful.
Bet you hear him when you're done.
So you guys are like here, and you're peering through the grates, sort of into this next room over. And you can see sort of this. And you can see there was once a bridge, but it's been sort of broken up in a number of places there.
And this is the first room. They said 2 rooms
Yeah.
and then the place of worship. Okay.
Not only that, they've made the environment their own by heating the water to an uncomfortable degree. I wouldn't call it boiling, but it's not too far off. In essence, they have made a moat, and they take turns taunting us from the other side. Beyond that, we believe there is a short entrance hall, very common for places like this. Somewhere for people to arrive in advance and congregate with the priests before they make their preparations. And then you have the chapel itself, with the rectory located in the rear. It is difficult to gauge their true numbers because they never present themselves all at once. We believe, based on small differences in their physique, though we've seen at least 6 or 7. But there could be more in the chambers beyond. I do not know what approach you intend to take, but securing the chapel and the rectory is the highest priority. Because they do not present in unison, perhaps you may find opportunities to capture, or even eliminate, isolated targets. They are, however, easily agitated and quick to action, so keep that in mind on any attempt to approach them. If they don't like what they see and they start to run for reinforcements, do not lose them. Upon seeing that you've breached the boundary, they will likely start to burn and look for a means of escape. If a subtle touch will not take, make haste to the chapel and try to drive them back out this way before they've done damage irreversible to the rectory and the chapel. I will also mention that if and when you enter the waterway, she motions to the sort of next room, the waterway, we will lower the gate behind you. We can see you and hear you if you call for help, but we cannot risk a newt slithering their way into the upper halls of Clarity, where they could start a fire. It would be disastrous to lose the chapel and the rectory, but at least down here the fire would be contained. We are also aware that we can do little to stop you, but in the event of a successful eviction, we would ask that you keep out of the rectory, as that is a space reserved for only sanctioned men of God. We've nothing to hide, and there is unlikely to be anything of great monetary value contained within. It is simply a matter of propriety.
Of course.
That makes sense.
If a half hour passes, and we see no sign of newts, nor one from your company, we may venture forth in an attempt to make contact.
Okay.
Has anybody successfully communicated any ideas with these newts yet?
Successfully, I would say no. Gestures, waving. If we get too close to the bridge, what's left of it anyway, they become visibly agitated. It is easy to tell that they are ready to strike at any given moment.
And by securing the rectory, you mean just shut the doors on it?
Make sure that it survives the fire.
Okay.
If all goes to plan, there'll be no fire at all.
Anything else?
No, but may we ask after your titles as well?
I'm Hierophant 3. This is Hierophant 4 and 14.
Excellent.
When you say so, we will raise the gate.
Might I be able to borrow 1 or 2 torches?
There's ones on the walls. Motions to them. Yeah.
I'll go grab 2 and 1 to Doxley
Oh, thank you, yeah.
as diplomats. Here we go.
Did we know, did we know that fire newts? I feel like Chris said something in character about, fire newts, you can attack them with fire or something?
I have oil, I think we were talking about, that I can make them vulnerable to fire.
Oh, I see.
Rather than
Because they-
resistant to it.
Yeah,
They're
they
resistant.
are.
Oh, okay, great. I'm gonna also take a thing off the
torch.
wall if
You
I
may.
can.
They don't stop you.
Great.
I'll take a torch as well.
I ain't taking a torch.
Oh, that's
Light my way.
Eventually, maybe.
Oh my god.
I thought you had some
They pick
master
them up and they're
plan.
like,
I mean,
You just want me to bunk them?
I mean, I want them to think we know what we're doing. I don't think they actually think this is a diplomatic thing, but they have no idea how to deal with fire newts. All right, wave the white flags, as one would say, for the fire newts. Here we go.
Reaches up to the chain. And slowly, the portcullis comes up, and you guys head into the next room.
My God.
You guys are now sort of standing here in the interior portion.
yep. And the way they talked about it is like even reaching this broken bridge, the fire newts would come out and be.
They said that as they started to walk out onto that
Yeah.
first part of the bridge, that they would get kind of agitated, visibly agitated.
Do we see any fire newts?
Give me a perception check there, but
all of us or
sure, yeah.
19.
14.
13.
18.
Great. The next room is, as you step inside and you were able to get a little bit of a look at it, it's honestly in the kind of disrepair that you expected to see more of when you got to Clarity. But the rest of the monastery is very impressively preserved, and this chamber now stands out with its sort of dilapidation. There was clearly once a bridge that was comprised of stone columns connected via these kind of wooden walkways, but they're now just kind of a disconnected jumble, jutting up above the surface of the water. Speaking of the water, there's a kind of misty haze hovering over it that implies a certain degree of heat. It looks like a hot spring, basically. It's not bubbling like a cauldron coming to a boil, but it does look hot enough that it's beyond the point of relaxation, not comparable to a hot spring in that way. It looks like it could be painful. Not, instantly boiled alive, but it looks like it would be painful to sort of step into that.
Can I put on my Ettercap scarf?
Sure.
Because that gives me advantage against extreme heat. Would that help?
For your head. I mean, it doesn't cover your whole body, so. But yeah.
I'll wrap it around my head.
Okay. As you see a little bit of light coming from, there's sort of scattered sconces and braziers, and this is a little bit about fire newts as well, is they like to light things up. Like, if they see torches and braziers, they might light them even if they don't intend on occupying the room. Like, they just like to have open flames around. Yeah. So it looks like all of the kind of braziers and things are lit in here, all of the sconces. And there's also a different, and with these perception checks, a kind of different reddish hue that leaks through the cracks in the double set of doors on the opposite side. And that more vibrant reddish color sometimes disappears and then comes back, and disappears and comes back. And you think that might be a sign that there's one or more fire newts patrolling the other side. Fire newts are kind of like looking at the end of a cigar or a cigarette. Like, they'll pulse. Like, sometimes if they're angry, they might pulse really bright as a way to kind of make themselves sort of look more intimidating to predators, but they also can cool themselves off and become a very dull color that isn't illuminated at all. Possibly, you imagine that they might be listening for sounds of intruders. You've heard already that they seem to come out or show agitation if you were to approach the bridge. If the other ones that have passed through already are any indication, raising the gates behind you that just happened comes with a great deal of creaking and grinding. You're able to hear it. So they're almost certain to, even on the other side of those doors, that sound is probably heard by them. So you'll have to sort of decide how to handle the negotiations, but you have a reasonable assumption that you're not sneaking in here without any noise being made, at least up to this point.
All right. As it's closing with all the hierophants on the other side.
Yeah, as soon as they get all the way through, they sort of give a nod and let it fall.
Kind of quietly to Doxley.
I hope you're well acquainted with the word for parlay to start us off.
I was just racking my brain for a few.
Good. How's it going?
You know me, it takes a moment.
Both of you give me history checks. And what word are you kind of reaching for?
So I have a list of 5 words.
Okay.
Just for options. But do you want me to just list all 5? Pick one.
Are they all 5 like in the same vein? Or what would be your first thing you're trying to communicate? We'll start with that.
My first thought. We can roleplay it out later or something. My first thought was to diplomatically offer a trade of territory, this spot that they're in for us, and then I want to speak of the geyser that's in the Faded Wastes. Speak it almost as if that's a better spot for them.
That is probably beyond your ability to communicate. I mean, you could try, but your ability to reach for something extends to words and maybe a couple word phrases.
Okay.
So, that would be extraordinarily difficult with your knowledge to express that complex a notion.
Okay.
Without the problem with that is you can't it's not here. You can't point to it. You can't be look this. If you're pointing, you know what I mean. So it's very difficult to. You could use hand signals and things, but
I'm looking for friendly communications, something like that.
Give me a history check.
Okay. Okay, that's 17 or 18. Sorry.
You believe you think Virhilt is the word for friend.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. It's healed. Okay, great.
Is there another word or phrase?
Oh, what about
reaching for?
communication? Like, would I have an idea of like?
Like you want to talk.
Parlay.
Like you want to,
Parlay.
give me another history check.
Okay.
Only a pirate.
18 again. Rolled 2 17.
You think sinky is the word for like talk, like just talking, communicating.
Okay. Great.
Wow.
So far, with you guys having you haven't sort of stepped out onto anywhere. You're still on this sort of stone platform all the way on your end. You can see those reddish sort of lights beyond the door, but nobody's stepped out yet. No creatures have appeared to sort of greet you or yeah.
Better spot? Is that an idea that I could?
New home.
Give me a history check.
All right. That's 0.
Oh no.
That concept is, I mean, you'd be making it up sort of pretty on the fly there.
Right. Well, I got us in the door, brother.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Is there like an Aquan culture as well as Ignan, a way of like a certain bow or in a manner for Ignan? Is it like one hand behind the back in flame? You know, or something?
Give me a history.
Oh man.
14.
14. You seem to recall something along the line of a production of flame to prove that you're one of them is a thing.
Okay. Okay.
That's all you can kind of.
Do you not have minor? No, you don't have minor illusion.
I have minor illusion.
Oh.
Okay.
I could. Yeah, I
Make a
guess I
little
could.
flame.
I'm gonna put the
I can
torch
make a little
behind my
flame.
back.
Oh my god.
I don't know what Illien's.
Let me
He's
true.
gotta tell me.
That's true.
All right. You've thought up some good stuff, sister?
I will follow your lead.
Okay.
Anything that our companions can also assist with? Have you?
I'm thinking of early on. I'm going to relay to you to relay to them. If the Hierophants are watching at the gate, that the Newts are uncomfortable with that, and to get them not within eyesight, because they hate them. They've had bad experiences with them.
All right.
Just so we don't have Hierophants watching our backs.
What if I with these torches? What if I'm pretty quick with my hands. What if I made it look like I could withstand burning?
Oh, perhaps.
Would they like me if I burned myself?
Pretend flame.
You can
Minor
do that?
illusion. Sure.
Then yes, that is huge. Okay.
What?
Maybe it's better if we do this as a group production.
I'll have to do it careful, like, so that these guys don't see that shit.
Right.
If you do like a flame hoop, I can jump through it.
Oh,
This is
that
getting
would be
elaborate.
really difficult.
Wow.
I don't know.
To hide from those.
It's like opening ceremonies.
I remember something about in Ignan culture, producing a flame might mean like they would be friendly with us or something like that. So if we all present a torch and you an actual flame, that could maybe get us in the door for something.
Okay. I can try it.
Give me
I
your
can't-
torch.
Okay, take it.
Okay. Everyone, hide the torches. Here
Last
we go.
thing, if for whatever fucking reason that this diplomatic approach goes well and we get them out, we need you to get into that rectory and at least see what's in there before we're barred from it.
Oh, no doubt.
Okay, just want to make sure we're on the same page there.
What did you say?
All right. We ready to approach?
You got it.
How far across?
Us together?
Yeah, that's right. That's what I meant to say.
How far are these jumps?
I mean,
Yeah, that seems far.
15 feet in some places. You know.
That's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like 15 to 20 is the farthest one.
Yikes. All right.
I have a question about jumping for me, because I am so small. Does it just use athletics, or does it use...
It's strength based, unless I believe you have something that makes it dexterity based.
dexterity.
Yeah, some long. Here we can look up jumping. Long jump is if you have at least a 10-foot running start, which you could definitely get here. A jump you can move up to your strength score, I believe it is. Yeah.
What do you got?
6 feet.
Oh no.
I may need you to toss me if we're gonna have to go
I
across.
might be able to carry you and jump.
Great.
Okay.
Matt, do I have the same ability to use acrobatics instead of strength for it?
So it's still a strength-based skill, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if you step of the wind, it can like double your jump distance. I think that's a thing for monks. At least
sounds right.
it definitely was in the old. Let's 2024 it up.
Oh, I could also.
Because that was definitely a thing.
Oh no, I got rid of that. Never mind. I don't have that spell there.
No more long strider?
Long strider doesn't do it. I had jump for.
Yes. Step of the wind. You do have to spend a focus point, but if you spend a focus point, you can take the disengage and dash actions as a bonus action, which doesn't matter now to combat, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn. So you can double your jump distance by using a focus point. That is the thing you're able to do.
Follow up to the distance between them.
Yep.
Is each one of them about 10 feet
Like for a running start.
for a running start?
So it looks like most of them at least have like a 10-foot area.
Okay.
There's one single guy there that's the smallest. Those little ones there are like
Yeah.
the smallest, but those are pretty close to the
Now,
other side.
could you perhaps chain together, like if you didn't stop?
If you
Can
keep
you
your
kind of
momentum,
keep the momentum?
yeah, you could
Yeah.
probably.
Mario.
This is probably the trickiest one because it's like a staircase up a little bit.
Yeah.
So some kind of athletics or acrobatics check. But yes, if you don't stop and you keep your momentum, I would say you can sort of maintain the speed necessary.
What's the stand if without the 10 feet? Is it just half your score?
If you don't have a running start, it's half your score. Yeah.
I still got 10 feet, baby.
Half your athletic?
Have your strength
Half your
score.
strength.
Like the number under your strength score.
Oh. Oh.
But you can go and
You
get up to
can use your dex.
18 with your... No, she doesn't use her dex. I do because of...
She can with her keyboard.
I can.
She can double her
I
jump
can d-
distance
oh,
with
I
a key point.
I will ask if we get more into this. If we decide the jumping
It's
route,
the-
I have follow up.
Yeah, I mean, your strength is what?
9.
9, great. So you can jump, if you get a 10-foot head start, you can jump 9 feet. But if you use a key point, you can jump 18 feet. You can double that distance.
And you should just automatically do that. That's just how much
Yes,
you are allowed
yes.
to jump.
As long as
I've
there's
never
only-
jumped before.
There's only like an athletics or acrobatics if there's some other wrinkle, like if the floor is slippery or if there's like if
Oh,
it's difficult
okay.
terrain that
Yeah.
you're jumping into.
So I can
some
just
kind
go
of
9.
yes, you can. If it's just an even surface, which this one appears to be for the most part, you can always
10
just
feet
jump that
start.
distance. No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's approach slowly.
All right.
Step up.
So you get basically up to the very, very edge of this. Oops, I'm on the other side there.
We get
Up
back
to,
to the
yep, you reverse. You get up sort of just to the edge before you step onto the walkway, and you really walk like literally up to the edge, and nothing happens. You see that little sort of pulsing light. You look down at the water below, and once again, it looks hot. It looks, not deadly immediately, but it looks very, very hot. And the moment that you step onto the wood, there's like a little as it groans kind of under your weight, and you see the door open up, and a little like you see a little fire newt head, and then a second one pops up above that. So like the two of them.
All right. Reveal torches.
Annabelle's gonna minor illusion the flame.
And that's where we're gonna take a break. As we meet the fire newts for the first time.
You like?
He's like, yeah, I fucking like that fire.
Yeah, light that shit up.
We're on our way to the House of Worship with fire newts in the way, and that's where we'll pick up on the other side.
Okay.
Well done.
International House of Worship, perhaps with some sweet cakes.
I how? My favorite.
Oh.
I got
Funny.
you.
That was funny.
Got it.
Oh.
Awesome. We're taking a little break. We'll pick it right back up there. Was there
Jack
some-
Rabbit, you knock it off. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Don't knock it off.
Jack Rabbit just gifted another holy smokes 25. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack Rabbit.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Well, thank you again on when we read it
Yeah.
when we get back.
Yes.
But take a little break and then join us on the other side.
Get your
Get your bunga ready.
Skywolf, watch over all these dice as they take flight. Skywolf, let me live another day to fight. My comrades all around me have been beaten to the ground. Their cries for help and moans of pain I hear is the only sound. With the effort of 1,000 soldiers dying in their bed, a mighty great two-handed sword I lift above my head. Sweaty palms and sweaty brow, I take my dice in hand, squeeze tight my...
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to chapter 61 of Brunkhollow. We've got the fire newt problem in the basement of Old Clarity, guarding something that is potentially of value to Bellamy and the Hierophants, but also knowledge that might be interesting to others as well.
You said it wasn't like expensive stuff though.
He said that he didn't think there was anything of like monetary value there. That it was like it was important to them, not that it was like.
Can you
Then I
pour?
don't care.
I can.
Thank you guys so very much. Thackeray Binks did 100 bits, Seabonar resubscribed, Nice Run a bit, Insanely Flatulent gifted a sub, Jackrabbit Power again gave 25 community subs. Thank you so very much. Sorry, I really didn't give you enough time to drink this really well crafted tea.
Oh, it's so good. I poured it extra full.
Illien just finds a bottle. He's like,
Thank you.
Brought drinks to share.
Thank you so much. I know it's a couple weeks away, but if you were gifted a sub, you are now for the month can hang out at Notch and Soda. Please do next time we notch and we soda.
What? It's normal. Okay.
There's nothing.
Oh, I thought you said it's horrible tea.
Oh, no.
And you were like, I disagree. It's quite bad.
It's bad. It's the cheese of it. No, I just think it's the normal tea. But
Yeah, it tastes the same to me. But hey, you live your best life. Here we go. We return to what was referred to as the waterway. Here, up again. Here's the party now on the precipice as Illien has sort of walked forward here to the edge, stepped on the edge, and on the opposite end of the room, we have a couple fire newts.
Oh, look at these cuties.
they are cute.
They can hold
Look at
things.
that guy. Yes, they can. Not only is one of them holding what looks like a sort of a bladed weapon, a couple of them they're not fully outfitted, but they have little pieces of armor. And the armor looks like, almost like volcanic rock or like obsidian kind of. It has a very black, sometimes shiny texture.
Okay.
So not made of metal perhaps, but some kind of fashioned armor of their own making.
Okay.
So, Illien, step forward to the bridge, and the two creatures very quickly sort of skitter out, and they kind of come up to the edge of their platform on the opposite side. And you can see their skin, and they're pulsing again with that kind of like, almost like someone puffing on a cigar in a dark room, that like cinder glow.
I'll take a look around.
I'm gonna try to, from this distance especially, maybe try to move my hand through as though I'm keeping it in the fire for longer than I might actually.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Nice.
That is what I was hoping.
That's what I wanted.
21.
21. Okay. At this distance, a quick kind of
Would be a lot.
pass through the flame there, and they sort of.
Oh.
Wir hilt.
One of them gets a little closer up there, kind of to the opposite here. I can't even show. He kind of comes down to this little landing here, while the other one stands up here.
And when he does that, can I take like 3 or 4 steps forward slowly?
Take a couple
Try to
steps
meet him.
forward. As you do that, the one that's still up above sort of conjures a little bit of flame.
Sinky? Sinky.
The one that's down, sort of down on the platform below, he kneels down.
Oh no.
And he puts his front sort of paw hand into the water there. And you can see it sort of steam in his skin pulses a little bit.
Here we go.
I'm gonna take my hand and dip my hand in as well.
Kneel down. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy. 11?
11, you fail. You take 8 fire damage.
Okay.
And he holds it there.
You got him, Mel.
Give me another Constitution saving.
Make
Here we
it.
go.
You can do it. Oh.
Okay, 15 that time.
That will be a pass. Half of 7 is 3.
Okay.
You're sort of grimacing a little bit, but you're trying to keep the torch away from your face so he can't sort of see the grimace on your face. And as he has his sort of thin paw hand in there, he looks up to the one above him and then dunks his hand even further.
Oh, no.
Like all the way to the elbow.
I'm gonna shine the torch and with my face try to like smile and go a little deeper.
Give me a Constitution saving.
God. Okay.
Ew.
21.
21. I'll do a save. Half of 7 again. 3 fire damage. Okay.
I hope we don't all have to do this.
I ain't fucking doing it.
And then with one final sort of act, dunks it all the way up to the shoulder so that his chin is kind of at the water level there.
Are you fucking kidding me? Alright.
It's a good boy situation.
Give me a con saving throw.
18.
18
Hell
will
yeah.
save. This was half of 13, so 6 fire damage there. You heal. And as he holds it there for a little second, and then he pops back up, shakes himself free a little bit.
There's a little flare. I'm gonna, as I bring it out, have a little hand in the water.
Oh my god. Give me a Constitution save.
That was dope.
The small one here.
It's a nat 1.
No, it's like the full 4 on a D4 there, 4 fire damage. Little flecks of stinging, burning water on your face.
He's like near its feet. He's like, oh.
So he sees this. He sort of measures up a little bit, and he starts to hop from platform to platform.
I'll move forward as well. He does.
I'll follow behind Illien.
And he gets to kind of this one here, and you walk all the way out.
I'll kind of be the third here.
For people, not everybody sort of.
I'll
on
go in the
bridge
back
there.
like people told me to.
Okay. So you can get up now. Now you can see each other a little more clearly. He's the one kind of brandishing that obsidian weapon there in his hand. But he sort of holds it up.
Would I have reason to believe if I spoke Aquan in front of them that would be like that's something they wouldn't?
Hard to like Aquan and like water creatures and fire creatures aren't necessarily opposed, but
okay.
you don't know for sure. It could not. That very much depends.
I'm gonna turn to Doxley and then Aqua and say, got any thoughts on hellos or safe passage? How you'd say that?
I would like to make a.
You can both give me history.
Okay.
Do we know whether they understand common?
If they have, they haven't shown it.
Yeah.
But and presumably the Hierophants may have attempted to speak to them in common. You've been speaking to them in common.
7.
7.
7, not that you can recall.
I give a nod.
Oh my god.
I'll gesture. I think he wants to go up and out.
No, he's asking if you're from up top, ill. Oh,
He seems to disagree
I
that.
see.
All right.
Go upstairs.
Ill,
Or they don't want to
Can
go.
you tell them we just want to see the church? Will they let us see it?
Oh my god. I'm racking my brain for church.
Okay, give me a history check.
Okay, 16.
16. Not so much church specifically, but like holy place or like important place is Kashur.
Okay. I'll motion to us. Sure.
And then he points over your shoulder, kind of at the gate behind you.
She's asking if we're with them, I think.
I'm gonna say no, but at the same time, I'm gonna turn and say, TC, would you mind telling the Hierophants? He's saying he's uncomfortable with them being so close to being able to hear or see them. Would you let them know that they need to create some space?
All right.
All right.
One of the Hierophants is like right up. Like they've been walking.
Yeah,
They're
okay,
interested,
yeah,
like
yeah.
literally right up at the gate. They couldn't hear you because you're a
yeah.
little bit of a distance, but
Okay.
Things are going well, as you can see. But I believe they want some distance from those of you that they haven't been able to speak with before. Could you just give us some time? Step away. Out of sight, please. Thank you.
sort of step back a little bit into the darkness, and they pivot a little bit, so they're no longer like obviously visible through the sides.
And then I'll motion to what TC just did.
Illien, do you remember what the word is for worship?
No.
History check for like pray, yeah, or
Natural 20.
Wow.
some old history lessons seeping into the brain. Certainly some religious lessons, even as you guys sort of weren't regular.
One fucking teacher I fucking hated in school.
Triha.
Treeha?
Triha is to pray, yeah, to worship. To pray.
Okay, one second. Tree. Worship. Okay. Doxley's gonna like kind of lean out from behind Illien, and she'll gesture to her group as like with her hand. Treeha, and point behind them. Treeha.
Well, if you give me persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay.
This is what you live for. You're gonna do it now.
Yeah. Whoa. That's a good blessing. That's a bardic inspiration I heard. Okay, that sucks.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, hold on.
Persuasion. I'm gonna use Bully's best friend.
Okay.
Yes.
Been a little while.
When I make a skill check to acquire information or verbally manipulate another creature, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll. Ooh, persuasion.
Oh god.
I'm gonna
Oh,
use
yeah,
a tactical mind as well.
Oh shit! I forgot about tactical mind. We're so dumb. Okay.
Please stop being
I
dumb.
draw both of those.
Okay, so I get to re-roll and take that one.
God. Okay.
That was almost a 2.
It's a 10 for me.
10 total with the tech mind. You can keep that die.
Yeah,
Yikes.
Is a 16 before I maybe use that as well? Do I get to know if that's a
You don't get to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is that?
But luckily you don't. It doesn't expend it if it fails.
Yes.
But you would actually probably succeed. Hopefully.
It does say when you fail an ability check, you can expend a use of your second wind to push for a success.
You would need to push for a success.
Okay. I will push for a success. So I'll use the second wind and roll.
Shouldn't have pushed it.
Should have pushed it. It's an additional 5, so 18 plus 3 really is 21.
I'm gonna motion to all of us.
He points to the gate.
And I'm gonna kind of turn and like curtly just back towards that way.
Stay out of sight.
Give me a persuasion check. Or intimidation.
You
whichever
must. You must.
Persuasion or intimidation. Okay.
At the same time, can I say to Doxley, do we want them coming in after us in 30 minutes, or should I have TC say longer?
Let's just keep the 30-minute window for now.
I don't know whether I want to use that yet. It's 12.
12. Okay, you hear in response,
Yeah.
just sort of a flat sort of acknowledgement.
Yes.
They heard what
Okay.
you said.
For the success of us all.
All right, crew. Looks like we're going.
Great.
you want me to try to carry you, or you want to get on my back?
Maybe back is more. I look less like a damsel in distress.
We don't want anyone staying behind with the gate.
No splitting up. No splitting up.
Perhaps I'll go on ahead, sure-footed as I feel, and
Be there
I can
to
be there
receive.
to receive anyone.
I like it.
All right.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so what's the plan? So you're gonna go first.
Go first.
Right?
I would like to take a look to see if it looks either mossy or slippery, or that, like, you know, the condensation maybe from the steam.
Yep.
Anything.
The platforms seem reasonably sturdy.
Okay.
Bring this up a little bigger. The newt that has moved across the platforms, he was in the water a little bit. He's trailed a little bit of water.
Yeah.
So on some of the stone portions, it looks a little. The wood ones look okay because they kind of absorb the water, absorb the moisture. But like especially this kind of single one there just looks a little precarious. Doesn't look like, you know. So it's not like icy or anything, but just a slight bit precarious.
Okay. That's fine. And then, sorry, can I see the very end of it? Can we go over
yes.
north? Okay, so those last few, while precarious, are not as long maybe as some of the others? Like,
Yeah, and also
how
like,
much from the stairs to the pillar, broken pillar?
like here?
Yeah.
I mean that's like 10 feet, less than 10 feet.
And then
this
that's
is 10
also 10 feet.
Yep.
Okay, so pretty easy for me with a 10-foot standing jump, supposedly. Okay.
Get the news out.
All right, so my plan is to honestly make it to probably about those stairs and actually maybe stop at the stairs.
Okay,
as
so
a-
sort of receive,
sort
maybe
of
grab
receive
others.
or- yeah.
Yep. Okay. You sort of take a little running start.
And I'll give like a little genuflect to because he's still. Where's the other one?
No,
still?
he skittered back.
He's all the way
Yep,
back.
He went all the way back.
Well, I'll still like I'll looking out to them. I'll give kind of a genuflect before I start moving really fast.
Yes, sure. They
right.
watch you carefully, but they don't
Yeah,
react.
I'm
to
gonna
that.
like make sure everything's secured here, and I guess I'm gonna put the torch down. I want my hands like. There's more torches, baby, up there.
Throughout, I mean,
Okay.
there's some braziers up there. Yeah, there's a couple on the walls. I mean,
I
you don't
want
know
my
that they're gonna
hands.
love, you grabbing stuff off the walls, but.
Does it look like if we touched them physically, it would burn us?
What?
Like the newts, if we grappled them.
Some of them have an ability to like produce flame, but just touching them normally, not necessarily. Okay.
All right, I actually am. I'm gonna keep one hand free, but I am gonna keep.
Okay.
I'm pretty good at jumping.
Okay.
So.
Don't burn your bottom, TC.
It's hot enough already, isn't it?
Yep.
Kill me.
And a couple of the first ones are pretty easy. Keeping that momentum. And then you get to that one kind of stone that looks a little slick, but you don't want to kind of lose the momentum. So you keep going. Give me an acrobatics check. Just step and keep going without slipping.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on
Whoa.
that natural one.
He hits it and he starts to like.
Oh, Christ. Don't worry about looking good. Don't worry about looking good. Yeah, I'm using it. I'm gonna use that up and make sure I mark this. Pretend I have it later. I'll find it. I swear I'll get rid of it. Okay. Can I do it here? I'm gonna do it here.
Oh, you want to do it there? I got you. Hold on one second and go for it.
Is that a reliable talent skill?
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
No.
What's the total?
It's 8.
Even so, you sort of try to right the position a little bit, and you just slip, and you go poof, and poof, poof, and you fully.
Oh no, TC!
Constitution saving throw.
Can I start running to maybe like go and help him back up? Okay, I'm running.
Oh my god.
I'm coming.
9.
Takes 16 fire damage. You see TC like. Go, Doc, go. Skin is like steaming, and Doxley hops across. Give me a athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
I'll try to not scream as much as I can to not seem like I'm a little bitch.
It's 9.
You get up to that one, and you're too quickly trying to grab TC, and you kind of
Stay here, Annabel.
stay here, and the two of you.
Ability on.
I'm giving you a Constitution saving throw.
Do I have to do it
wait,
again
no,
now? She
that's
fell
not
on top of
something-
me.
That's not something I can tactical mind, is it?
I
don't think so.
Miffed
When I fail an ability check.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, failed. I definitely failed it. So
Yeah.
I
What was it?
will-
Was a 9 before?
2 plus 7, yes.
She might-
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tactical mind.
Okay.
And add another d10.
Okay.
That's a 6. What did I
That's
say?
a 15 there?
Yeah.
Okay. So you spend that.
Yep.
So Doxley sort of slips and rights herself and then clamps onto T's hand and
Come on.
pulls him.
Oh my.
And the two of you standing like on that narrow platform there.
We're still smiling like it doesn't hurt though. It's like
The newts don't really like.
Oh, they don't.
They just kind of watch. They sort of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
I've never been so hot.
It's literally. His skin is bright red, like from being in the.
Oh my god.
Up here.
Watch your footing. And climb up there.
You guys are kind of occupied.
This was too high.
well.
Let's take up the rear.
Yeah. Okay.
I go next.
Sure.
Okay. Using a focus point.
Okay.
So that gives me 18.
Great. So that gives you enough that you don't have to make any check until you get to that same sort of slippery block there. So you deftly kind of. And then give me an acrobatics check. Or athletics, I think is better.
Yikes.
No freaking way.
This is
I'm
the
running out of
hardest
tactical
thing.
minds.
10.
10?
Oh my god.
I need.
You're we, yeah.
You guys are kind of bracing and they're like you're there to kind of catch. Both of you give me dexterity saving throws to try and sort of grab her as she slips off.
19.
19.
Okay, so as she starts to go, you grab onto her, so a little bit of Val kind of skips into the water, but only slightly. Give me a con saving throw. You don't go fully in, so not nearly as much damage as TC sort of sustained.
14.
Before we write this here, are we on these steps?
I can put you on there in a second.
I was gonna say, can we
You take 5 fire damage.
can we kind of use the momentum of like pulling her up and out to help her like get that last jump here?
Throw me. I'm very
Yeah.
throwable.
Yeah, so like.
That's true, you're an acrobat.
Oh, we fell on that one, not the stairs.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you guys are kind of like here.
Oh, it's a crowd of
Doxley
the
Throw me
was
anyway.
next.
Yeah.
And the idea, yeah, so then Val kind of came up, and you grabbed her, pulled her back up, and you guys want to kind of give her a little
Kinda,
toss
yeah.
there.
Little-
Get ready!
Yep.
And like,
Great.
Oopsie
The
daisy.
Yeah.
two of you give me athletics checks.
So,
Kind of toss her next foot.
wow.
4.
Holy fuck.
9.
9.
I'm gonna use my last second win.
Tactical mind.
Tactical mind it.
Oh.
I need to be better.
Only another 4 points.
So 13, you can keep it. She
Oh,
once
no.
again dips. Give me a con saving throw. Your back foot
Annabel,
dips
we gotta
into the
go
water.
over there.
3.
Okay, you take another 5 fire damage there.
Ugh.
And they're not like laughing or anything. They just seem like a little concerned and a little confused. They sort of they watched Illien sort of endure the waters, and now they see all these people sort of struggling and like wincing in pain in the fire and the water, and they sort of. Shit. What's next there?
I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on Illien.
You may.
For
Let's
strength.
Oh.
Wow. So that's
As
giving you
I,
advantage.
yes, as I,
And Val, you continuing on there.
Yes,
Great.
please.
With the key point, you're able to sort of
Yeah.
use the last
Thank
momentum there. Doxley and TC, is someone sort of continuing forth there?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to help you? I'll stay here and keep catching people.
The stairs aren't too bad. You can, as long as you're. What's your jump distance? Half.
Standing
Yep.
10.
10. Okay, you can make it there.
I worry more about making space for that large group of the two of them coming through.
All right.
So if you feel better up to
Yeah.
steadying them, I'll go on ahead.
All right.
Yeah, I'll jump to that next one.
Okay.
And maybe can I kind of step to the side of that, or is that submerged
I mean, there's no
over
room
there?
for two. Yeah, that part is
Oh,
like slightly
okay.
submerged in the water there. Yeah. I mean, there's enough room for 2 people to be on it because you're not occupying the whole square.
But if Illien with Annabel
It's gonna be crowded. I mean, if somebody were to fail, everybody would go tumbling into the water.
You want fail?
then I'll keep going. I'll try
Okay.
to keep going then. If it's 10 again, I can make it. I
So
think.
the ladder there, TC.
I guess at that point, can I kind of jump down in front of those statues?
Sure,
to
like
be,
here?
Yeah, to be somewhere where I can be of use.
I like to do the same actually.
Sure,
I like to go in the water
yeah.
with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
Maybe
I
go to
even
the
the
other
other
side,
side?
yeah. Get away from me.
Would here or down below?
Below.
Great. It's hot there, but it's not in the water, so you're sort of... Okay.
Look up at the newts.
All right.
Okay.
Nope. Make sure
going great.
arms that are
I
locked,
got
legs
you.
hold on tight. All
I
right.
got you. I'm gonna.
Here we go. And start charging.
The walkway kind of just because of your armor and someone on your back. So I'm gonna give you. So when you get up to that point, you have disadvantage because you're carrying someone. But then is it advantage because of the advanced ability? So give me a straight athletics check.
Okay. This is what I'm good at. All right. That's gonna be a 25.
25. Illien hits the platform and just looks at Doxley and keeps chugging. And you get all the way to the
Alright.
end there.
Oh,
Wow.
sorry, bumpy ride.
No, it was great. I'll do it anytime.
Okay, that was fun for me too.
Just getting Luke and Yoda vibes.
Very much so.
Okay.
There's another way out of here.
Sorry, get your way up. And now the fire. Oh yeah, the firemen kind of came as well. So it's all of them kind of gathered up on this.
Matt, does
Yeah.
it seem like they cannot? No, they can swim in that water.
Yes,
they're fine.
It seems like they are totally fine to swim in that water. Yes, that they've almost made it that way as sort of a habitat. So last remaining person, Doxley.
Yeah.
So what is half of your strength score?
9.
9. Okay, so you're just short. So as you make a standing leap, give me a athletics.
I got
Can I
one.
head back? Can I head back to go? May I?
Athletics, it's an 11.
11.
Tactical mind.
Oh my god.
It's not such a bad roll. Like your foot dips in, and you would be able to pull yourself up. You're not like floundering in the water. So I'm just giving you the option. Like you can take a little bit of damage, or you can just try and succeed on it.
I will take damage while also just trying to have a nice, comfortable smile on my face, like the water doesn't hurt.
Give me a con saving throw.
Okay. This one. Constitution, that's a 14.
14. Half of 8 of 4 fire damage.
Okay.
And then you pull yourself back up onto that little stairwell.
Nice. Nice talk.
It's okay. She's okay.
Get up to the next one. That's another athletics check because that's just bigger than what you can make.
Okay, so, sorry.
Can we help her?
Yes. So you can make it with advantage as TC and Val sort of make sure to grab you as you move for that last lip there.
I'm sorry, you said athletics?
Yep.
Oh, we're easy peasy. 21.
You guys steadier on both sides, and you're all able to kind of get up to the other side.
Thank you.
As you move up here, these doors were actually closed at the moment. The one that was already there, not the one that you sort of spoke to more directly. He sort of skitters over to the door and opens up the door.
Oh boy.
All right.
And he blows a little flame on his tip of his finger. He goes down to the ground, and with some of the like sort of soot and dirt and things, he starts to burn almost like you see like wood art, like people burning into wood. He burns like some little designs, and you watch sort of carefully. Everybody's sort of leaning over the shoulder, trying not to get too close, but trying to view what he's looking at. He draws a couple triangles, look kind of like mountains. He draws a long, sort of snaking line that's kind of like a river-esque, sort of leading down from the mountain.
He's pointing at the river when he does that.
You said Sienna?
No, he was just kind of making.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I know, it's alright.
You there. I'm gonna point to him and then at the river.
Give me a history check. You can give me one too.
Yes, please. 12?
4. You have anything?
12.
Yeah.
Oh, does it fail?
Yeah.
I'll tax, I don't mind it.
Okay, go on.
Wow.
It's an additional 6, so 18.
Okay.
Nice.
There's something about the word that
job.
sort of rings in your head as like safe or safety, and almost like in question form. And then you hear, and because it's kind of a word that isn't native to the Ignan language or specific to the Ignan language,
Troll.
and he says the word safety again.
What was that?
Question.
Iskis?
Iskis, yeah.
Iskis. I'm just writing it down. Iskis.
I look at Doxley and
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
He's unsure if he'll be safe in the waters because of a troll.
Didn't we kill some trolls?
On the way, so the blood trolls. I'll say
Quite a ways away, though.
Oh, that's before the thing.
trolls. Yes, 3.
Blood troll? Oh, yes.
Doxley will point to the shield. I take troll shield.
I kept some of the.
You kept the blood, didn't
I
you?
kept some of the. Weren't they using like bones?
What?
Go through that inventory, baby girl.
Don't you have blood
you got?
from them?
Oh my god.
Yeah, didn't somebody?
8 pieces of the jewelry.
I have a bottle of troll blood that I put from the thing.
Yeah, and like trophies, like little jewelry bits, like. Troll.
Oh, yeah. So show him the troll blood.
Yes.
And he looks to the other fire newt. And the two of them dive into the water.
Oh.
And they kind of disappear beneath the water surface.
Oh, that was easy.
They're gonna go. They're probably going to check it out first to make sure we're not lying.
And I just hope it's the same trolls then, I guess.
They can't go all the
least-
way out. That's way too far away.
Maybe it connects to the water somehow.
Maybe they're
They
just
have a way of,
calling it.
or they have other more. Maybe there's way more of them than we think.
Okay, well, so no newts are here at the
They're
moment.
They
alone in
didn't
the
guard us back behind the door?
Guide you back? They
so
opened
they-
the door. They
Okay.
opened the door,
Oh.
and they left it open.
Doxy's gonna like
Let's
peek through that door while being like, okay, well, we have a moment. Do we need to actually fucking decide what we're doing here? What our end game is?
This is going pretty well.
It seems like it's going
Great.
well, yeah.
we gotta
we
find the
continue.
stuff.
If we go to the chapel and these rooms and we find, is it so bad if it does burn?
I mean, I'd like to learn some things.
I mean,
perhaps.
yes, if we check it out first.
Yes, and maybe it doesn't all make it to the. Really quietly on the other side. They're like,
Make it to the what? Make it to the what?
yeah.
Maybe if it's stuff that they want to be kept hidden, we try to convince the newts not to burn. If this is stuff that they're trying to keep from the outside.
I think if the newts get their way, they don't care as much about the things in here.
Oh, yeah, but
It's
if
more
we
if
can
they're
ask
upset.
them to burn it, because I don't really want to be helping these folk.
I'd like to learn,
Yes.
and then
Learn
maybe
and then
we
maybe.
can burn it.
Oh, that's true. We do have to.
First we learn.
Then we burn.
Okay. So we just keep trying to.
Keep them out of the burning.
Okay.
So, are we waiting here? Do you think
No,
they're?
I mean,
Well, let's not go beyond our invitation, but yes, I say we look a little bit in here.
We have
All right.
30 minutes until they follow, so
Great. Why don't you all look? I'm gonna stay here just in case those come back. I don't want us to seem as though we're trespassing.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
I'll count to.
Yeah.
What can I count to? 100.
did it look like? It look like they went like out into the room, or they went somewhere else when they jumped into the water?
What do you mean out into the room?
The room that we just came from. Did it look like they went somewhere like there, or did they go
me a perception.
like underneath and like go?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Incredible. One.
Not one.
Oh my-
It just looked like they dove beneath the surface and they haven't kind of come back up yet. And it's dark enough in here that it was hard to tell direction. I mean, they haven't resurfaced. So.
Yeah, I mean, with goggles on, I'm gonna kind of inch closer to the door, and obviously there's no more fire newt light coming from
Not
there at the
immediately
moment. So
visible,
yeah,
yeah.
goggles and kind of creep towards the door.
Head up through the next set of doors. You see inside here, there's sort of an enclosed space. There's no more water. Leave the water behind. And there's less light. Not no light, but less light. The braziers have been traded out for mostly just a lone candle here and there, a few small torches along the walls, such that the shadows kind of dance across the floor. It makes the whole room feel, it's a little kind of hypnotizing, like it's constantly in motion, all the shadows from all the candles in different directions. There's a partial balcony up above in front of you that's collapsed in the middle, so there's rubble kind of right in front of you. Time has taken its toll on this room. And just beyond that sort of rubble pile there is a little staircase that leads up to what you hope from the description is the entrance to the chapel. This has sort of a foyer kind of entrance hall look to it. In terms of adornments, the place is very, very sparse. But there are several corners and nooks where clusters of 4 or 5 barrels have been grouped together. And you couldn't say for certain, but some of the symbolism branded onto the barrels matches what you saw coming through the tunnels on your way to Clarity. Sigils, primordial letters, so forth.
And some of the like squiggles that nobody recognizes,
Yeah.
like the ones.
For that reason, you look at these barrels and you think that maybe there's a chance that they once contained some kind of sacramental wine, ritual. They look like wine barrels, but they are adorned with those kind of symbols. So possibly wine or mead, some kind of important sort of imbibing liquid. It wouldn't be uncommon for people to kind of modestly partake in a beverage while they waited for a ceremony to commence. Though it is a little odd to see the barrels kind of all out and open and sort of haphazardly scattered around the room. That part is most likely the fire newts, maybe getting into where they were stored and then scattering them, maybe leaving them out. I'll tell you what the room looks like.
Okay. It's probably way too late for this, but back when that guy said number 12 said that he hadn't seen any of the writings. Did that seem true?
It is too late for that.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's what I thought.
TC's like, wait a sec.
But would people just tell lies on the internet? In Clarity? Hierophants don't feel like liars to me.
So you're coming in through here, and again, you see this kind of balcony that's sort of been collapsed in the middle. And there's these clusters of barrels that look like sacramental wine or some kind of, insignia. Little staircase goes up, and then doors to the next room. So this is what you're sort of looking at.
Wow.
And that room is the chapel in the back.
Presumably, there's no other doors out of here that you can see, and you were told that, it was waterway, entrance hall, chapel. That's the sort of instructions that you were.
And go ahead.
Are there doors on the side here?
No. The only doors that you can see are the ones you just came through, and the ones on the opposite end.
Okay.
A few torches, but again, no fire newt glow.
You do not see a fire
No
newt glow.
movement from, or light behind the other door that like you saw last time where you could kind of tell.
These doors are a little more ornate. They're a little more solid. Like there's no gap at the bottom, so hard to tell in that capacity.
And correct me if I'm wrong, were the newts guarding where the giant is? No, the giant was somewhere else.
On the other side.
Giant's
Okay.
with Bellamy.
Okay. Just checking.
Is there anything in this room that I can sort of find, little bits of paper that if the newts have taken these barrels out, would they have taken any bits of paper or artifacts out?
Give me an investigation check.
And any barrels that still have a lid on that feel like they're
1 second.
28.
20.
Nice.
You poke about the room, and there's nothing in the way of written. There's no books. There's no papers. It's hard to tell where these barrels might have come from because there isn't a storage closet or something or anything to that effect. No little offshoot storage room where they might have been kept. They might have been brought in here. You're not entirely sure. However, with that very strong investigation check, you do happen across one barrel that looks a little different than the other. And it's a little bit smaller, and it's made of mostly metal as opposed to mostly wood, like a true wine barrel. And as you sort of put your hand on it, you give it a little push. It's heavy, and there's a little like sloshing, it feels like it's full of liquid. And if you just pull the top lid off, there's a little sparkle to the water. Looks like a barrel of holy water in the corner of this room.
Okay, can I scoop some of that bitch up?
Do you have something to scoop it with?
I believe I have an empty healing potion from Illien giving me the healing potion.
Okay.
Or maybe Illien, you used a healing potion?
I do have.
Not my healing potion, because I don't have mine turned over.
Yes, I used healing.
Then I will say, Ale,
Yeah.
can you get me that empty healing potion you used on me yesterday, that bottle?
Yeah. Wait, when did I use it on you? What did you go
Yesterday, when I went down in the faded
Bodax.
wastes with the
down? Oh,
Bodax.
okay, yeah. This isn't the same. I was
Literally,
making sure it wasn't
like,
the troll
the day
blood
before.
one. Yeah, I have another empty bottle. Yes. There you go.
Thanks.
I was saying, for sure you have that one because Val told you not to litter in the prairie. So
Yeah,
you
exactly.
took your
That's
bottle
what I
with you.
Rock
figured.
anything.
I would love to. Holy
Oh my god.
Holy one.
God
I mean, there,
damn,
it's
so
it's
nice.
like you scooped and there's plenty still left in there. Like the barrel was
Shit.
like 3/4 full, maybe.
Does that spell use a bunch of holy water later? Yeah, it does.
Sorry.
Anybody else got any
Did Lamont heal me with a?
any healing potion, empty
So
bottles?
he would
that you
have
hand
he
me?
would have
He
the
would
empty
have an
bottle.
empty bottle.
It didn't come from TC.
And then you asked me while you guys are thinking, you had asked me like something about the barrels. What was
Yeah, I was just thinking if part of the reason the Hierophants want to get in here is because there's some of that liquid that they're drinking was stored in here. I'm wondering if any of the barrels had that, if it was still had a little.
You see, I mean, she called to you, so you know that with that barrel. But as you were on your way, you like gave some of the barrels a little push, and it feels like most of, if not all, except maybe that one, they feel empty. Like you give one a little push, and it like, boom, 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 like it's very easy to push. It doesn't seem full of liquid.
Got it.
Other than the one that Annabelle's up to.
TC's gonna take out his perfume bottle, and realistically, there's still some liquid in there. Think this out with me.
Aw.
If I were to like open it and like dump it into maybe one of the empty barrels, would it be incredibly, I don't know, obvious or pungent nearby that there's like some concentrated perfume in a barrel? Slash.
If someone walked, I mean, it wouldn't stink up the whole room, but if you got really close to it, like.
And the other thing being like, what if I just added, say it was half like this, added holy water the rest of the way up? Would it have like less potency?
I would say there's enough there to have sort of a dose of holy water in a bottle.
Okay.
Of that size.
Meaning that I wouldn't maybe have to pour it out.
Not necessarily. You would just have sort of perfumey holy water.
Yeah. I love it.
Pretty cool.
The holy water, and you would be familiar with this. It's a little sort of denser in the sense that like if you use the spritz, it wouldn't like spray. It would like sputter like with water. You know what I mean?
I guess I was thinking more like I'm not trying to get away with like, oh, I'm covered in holy water with like a couple of spritzes, but that if I wanted to, I could fully uncap and have a vial of full-on holy water.
Yes, you could do that.
Okay, then yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
But if you tried to like pretend you were using perfume, it would come out with like little spurts as opposed to like a spray. You know what I mean? It would be difficult to pretend you were using perfume, but you could definitely have a.
Even with a half and half, I guess.
Yeah.
I have a bottle of antitoxin that I don't know if someone just wanted
don't
to.
throw out your. I would like some more holy water. I have a real purpose for it that could be helpful to a lot of people. But if you don't have an empty bottle, then don't worry about it.
I'm gonna do the thing where I just fill it the rest of the way up and have one holy water.
Oh, you're gonna give that to me?
I'm sorry?
Like I have use for holy water. Do you have use for holy water?
Don't we all? I'm sorry.
No, I can do a fucking spell with it, TC. What the fuck are you gonna do with it? Throw it at a vampire?
Or wait, I'm not in the room. Never mind.
Doxley, weigh in on
This is a family heirloom. I was planning on keeping it. If you really need, I could probably get you another.
If you have a bottle,
Vial.
I would be very grateful.
I do have the arsonist oil and also an antitoxin and a potion of healing.
No, don't throw out any
right,
of our
that's all
potions,
I got.
guys. God.
All right.
We're never getting poisoned.
Is a vial of holy water enough versus like vials versus potion bottles?
A vial of what vial?
Okay. I have the 2 vials with the eyeballs in them.
Too small. Wouldn't be a full
Okay.
dose of holy
It
water.
wouldn't be a full dose of holy water.
How many antitoxin do you have?
I have 3.
Are those not also vials or are those potion bottles?
Which ones?
Antitoxins.
Antitoxin.
Those are bottles. Those are more
Okay.
potions.
I'm gonna go
close.
check my head out. You have any empty bottles, sister? You have any empty bottles to put some water into?
Surprisingly, no, actually. To wait, what?
Doxley needs water. It's holy, apparently.
Oh, I need water?
Oh, sorry, Annabel. Annabel.
I was thinking more of a liquor.
Huxley, you need water.
You need water.
You
need
gotta
to drink.
But you're
It's
you're
really
right.
hot in here.
Hydration is important.
Yes, but Annabelle needs some of this water. I didn't know if you had an open container.
Well, I've got several antitoxins on me. What if we just took some And then we have bottles.
Here, can I see one of them?
Yeah? Why? Are you gonna drink it?
Annabelle, I'm gonna dip my head back in. We have so many of these. Is the holy water more important than having 5 antitoxins?
I mean, I have an antitoxin.
6 antitoxins.
Well, there we go.
All right.
I
Surplus.
also have an antitoxin.
7.
Okay,
7
yeah,
antitoxins.
sure.
Filthy.
Yeah, I would love if you could throw that out and then give me some.
Don't throw it out, drink it!
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take out mine too. You drink one and I'll drink one.
All right.
Actually, does anyone... I'm fine. I have a good constitution. You
I
drink
take the antitoxin happily, yeah.
Was that one of mine, just so I can keep
one
track?
of...
I think it's for an
one of
hour.
mine,
You have
one of
advantage
yours.
on
Okay.
saving throws
So
against
now I-
poison. Yeah.
Okay, I'll fill it up with.
Okay,
some
so you're
more.
doing 2 more? Is
Yes,
that the idea?
please.
So I have one more card. I'll have to print another one.
Okay, thank you.
And then I'll write that with a reminder.
Okay, that's in case you need what it... I mean, you have one, so... it doesn't-
I do have one, yeah, thanks. So we're using yours then?
Yeah,
You
mine
gave
and
me
one of
yours.
Dox's, one of
Okay, so I still have mine.
I do have urine too, but I really...
No, we can't.
We cannot.
Thank you, yeah. The urine is top shelf.
Okay, so what does that do?
Well, I have a spell that can protect people from
In
all
the
kinds of
church.
different stuff. Fae and, undead and shit like that.
Oh. Cool.
Yep.
You would know also. You can use it as a weapon against undead as well. It's like
Oh.
effective against that. It's not like it's not going to instantly destroy them, but it's harmful to undead. Holy water.
Great. Is that enough? You have enough?
This is great. I shouldn't try to carry more.
So, what's going on? Like, Doxley's still just peeking in every now and again. They haven't come back. What's going on in there?
There's nobody in here, Dox. Do you think you want to come and follow us?
Yeah, we're gonna go deeper, I think.
I think we'll know pretty quickly when they come back.
Okay, that's fine.
I might go try this next door. Quiet, slowly.
So are you leaving the door open, the one you came through from the previous room? I'm gonna close the eye.
I got him shaking and me
Is
nodding.
it one of those kind of like gates where if it shuts, it'll lock, it'll seal? Like,
This was not like the portcullis gates. This was just a set of double doors.
Okay.
okay.
The one from the waterway into here into the entrance hall. It's just a set of like wooden with iron banded double.
A jar, perhaps?
Oh, a jar. I thought we were just talking about bottles. I'm sorry. A jar? I'll keep it cracked. Just cracked.
I thought that was the meaning of a jar, but if there's a different one.
This is cracked. This is a jar. It's all about the angle.
A vial, a jar.
Doxley just so that they just touch each other. Just shut up. Go.
All right.
At the top of the stairs, you take a little peek at the door. You find that the doors are quite hefty. If there's sound coming from the next room, it's quite muffled, like you can't pick up anything right away. You also see, as you get to the top of the stairs, that there's a big iron latch running across each door. One on one door, one on the other. With a heavy padlock that's holding the latch shut against the door. As you look at it, a couple things, gather your attention. The lock doesn't seem like a magical lock. It seems a fairly mundane lock, possibly pickable. The other thing that you notice is the door itself, despite being very hefty, is old and maybe deteriorating a little. It looks like a door one could bash down if you had to. Like, that would make a great deal of noise and would cause a bit of a commotion, but it doesn't look like such a solid door that you couldn't force your way through if you had to.
So we met 2. They said there were at least 6 or 7, perhaps more. Our friends did not say we had safe passage through, so perhaps we should send Illien and Doxley to try again, going first?
You think they're through the padlock? Do you think they got through this room?
Didn't they say that they made their home in the actual sanctuary, which I can only assume is through these padlocked doors, right?
Maybe they put the padlock here. I don't know.
Did the newts have things like keychains hanging from their?
Definitely not obviously,
Yeah.
but they had little pieces of armor and like they could have tucked
could've.
something. It's possible.
Okay.
You didn't need to see them for.
Is this a step too far? And if the newts come back, are we encroaching?
I don't think
we asked
so.
to go and see
They
to
opened the
pray,
door.
right? They opened the door.
What I'm saying is I could try to pick this lock right now, quickly. It is old, and hopefully I don't damage it in my attempt.
I say
I'm
go for it.
Illien is very excited for this.
I'm for it as well. You okay, Val?
Yeah, no, I think that's the way to go.
Any way to thwart these god-loving folk, we can see what they want kept safe so much. I don't know. That's what I'm most interested in.
Get on my feet. tools.
Can Doxley actually stay? So there's 2 doors into that room that we were just at with the holy water. Do they push into the room?
I believe they did, yes. They pushed into the waterway, not into this room that you're in now. Like when you were in that you opened them like this.
Okay. I think Doxley's gonna like stay back to the wall where the doors are, and if somebody comes in, to try to be ready to like flank or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you want me to stay behind with you?
No, it seems like you actually know quite a lot about religion, so if you don't mind, I'll be fine.
Okay.
You're not far.
If there's more, I'm not certain I can hold up fake Ignan on my own.
Yeah, Docs, I think
All right,
I can take up the rear. I'll keep an eye out in the back. How about that? I'll watch everybody's back.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
Some quiet for a moment, please.
And I'll do one last kind of like ear up to the door to see if there's anything maybe just on the other side.
Give me a perception check.
19.
19. No sounds that you can hear. As you get closer to the lock as well, it doesn't seem like a magical lock, but it's a big lock with like a number of pins and tumblers. It seems like a slightly more complex lock. It doesn't seem like you can't pick it, but we talked a little bit about this when we were talking about it. It just seems like it might take a little bit of time. Like, like it's possible to pick, but that it might not be like an action. It might be like a minute or something to pick the lock.
And finally, you said there was 2. Like, is there one per door?
Yeah. I mean, if you undid one, you'd be able to go through that door.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
To do both.
All right.
Just there's one.
This might take a minute or 2.
Okay.
Did you get any sense of where they went to?
I mean,
I'm gonna start.
We told them they were
talking. Yeah.
We told them they were safe in the river where the trolls were, and they're either going to check it out or they're like, great, I'm out of here.
There's only 2 of them? They wouldn't have told their buddies?
I don't know. Maybe they don't care about it. Maybe they don't treat them very well. I don't know how they.
A little quieter, everyone, please. I'm trying to.
Matt, do I know if the newts are beasts?
They're elementals. You would know that.
Okay.
They're not beasts. They're elementals.
Okay. I'm gonna just have like a regular arrow notched and guard the door kind of thing while people the door to the waterway.
A little bit of time passed. DC kind of.
Oh, she opens up. She spreads wide.
All right, get him away from that door. We're breaking it down.
Feel the heartbeat.
Everybody else, give me perception checks.
Last straw.
Use my tiny tool dice, I think.
Oh,
Until the time comes.
Val was so close to TC, completely thrown off. That was a 3.
Okay.
22.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Nice job, guys.
As you guys are just standing watching the room, making sure that nobody comes in or out or surprises you, a couple of the barrels, you notice kind of.
No.
All right. Okay, we have company in this room actually. Maybe stop doing what you're doing really quick, TC.
So close.
Okay. All right.
Tasty.
Would I lose progress if I stop?
You could stop and hold it, but if you were to like step away from it, you would lose your progress. Because again, you're doing like tumbler one at a time.
Keep going then.
You can hold and stop.
I'm gonna hold and stop for a second here, and
There may be some newts in this room. Do you want to be seen? Some of the barrels are shaking.
Would a newt fit in one of these barrels?
One barrel, they're decent size.
Announce that we're friends.
They might see you. Wir hilt.
I guess I'll stand up and just kind of, hold my hands.
Don't
there
get a
for
response.
second.
A couple more.
I'm gonna go over to the nearest one.
The nearest one that's kind of
Yeah.
shaking there, sure.
Give a little knock on it. Wir hilt. Sinky.
And
It might just be pests of some kind.
It's not responding, so yeah, maybe just keep going. I don't know. Maybe if I don't bug
See what it is.
Illien, open
What if
up.
it pops out at me? I don't
Illien,
like.
I got your back covered.
I'll go to one of the other barrels just in case when this one pops out or something.
Okay.
I'm ready with another one.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm gonna 1, 2,
I'm gonna
3.
stay
and you pop it open.
Yeah.
And it a little like fire bat
My God.
comes out, and a flash of light fills the area, and it's not a newt. A little winged, sort of bat-like, fiery creature comes out, goes right towards you, and it pops like it just. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Keep picking, Taser.
Oh God. 6.
6. You take 21 fire damage as it explodes, and you're covered in like bits of like magma, like hot sort of. You like peel it free from your skin.
Doxley's gonna cover
shaking
the top of her.
Yeah, don't open the barrel.
Fuck!
And I go,
What in the?
Like explodes like it's gone.
yes,
quick,
it
quick,
it blew up.
Bill, you
Like it
okay?
literally.
I'm gonna keep going.
Yep, TC, find a barrel that's shaking.
About a minute's gone by, so you get to make your first thieves' tools roll.
Okay, so I use sleight of hand for this.
Yes, and with advantage because you're proficient in the tools. I believe that's.
I
how it
think
works.
so,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use 2 times my teeny. Oh, maybe I should use my teeny and my biggie.
That's what you call them?
Yes. One big, one tiny.
They're not made to be identical.
Sorry, am I doing this right?
So it's not sleight of hand. It's so utilize action to pick a lock. It's a dexterity check, just a straight
Okay.
dexterity, but you still get advantage because you are proficient.
Okay, so I don't get to add 11, but I do get to add 5.
Yes,
with
and with
advantage.
advantage. Yep.
You don't
Okay.
also add proficiency to the check?
Yes, proficiency.
Okay.
You add your proficiency bonus.
So 8.
8. So not
Okay.
expertise, but I believe.
Right, because you can't.
Okay.
That's the new thing is that you can't
Have expertise in
a
tools. Yeah, you used to be able to have
Yes.
expertise.
Okay, so I'm adding 8 to
And
this
with
roll.
advantage. Yep.
You got this.
They are both 10s for an 18.
For an 18. And you lose one of the tumblers. And you have to go back a few.
Shit. Damn.
Come on, Anthony.
Start again.
How many barrels are
gotta
there
run to
that are
another
moving?
barrel.
4 or 5?
Okay, I would like to go and like sit on top.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same and go
Great.
to the
I'm
other
gonna
one.
stumble to
Belly
one.
first. Just
Yep, you guys are covering like any of the moving ones. It seems like you have all of them covered except there's one over there that kind of.
Oh, get ready. Train your. I'm taking my longbow off.
Yeah, I'm also gonna train my log.
Ooh, javelin on her tummy.
And as TC's working on the lock, finally the lid boom, pops up and another bat comes flying out. First of all, there's 4 of you.
Oh no.
Go toward a random person.
No.
Okay, okay.
Where's the? Do we have a direction?
Oh,
You should still have your direction.
Yeah.
Do I have it in here? Did I steal it?
oh no.
No, I was like, you know, decide directions for me.
Why do I want to do it?
Maybe it's not stolen.
Seriously?
I mean, I can just roll a d4, I guess.
That's not as fun. We have a whole thing for it.
Roll a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna randomly go toward one of you.
I'm not. Am I
However,
in this? No.
no, because you're working on the lock and you're farther away. This is in like the main area of the room. As it pops out, 2. It's gonna go towards Annabel. However, those of you with ranged weapons drawn,
Yep.
you can take a shot. You can try and kill it before it gets close enough
Let's
to
go.
pop.
Okay.
So
all right,
go ahead and roll attacks.
It's 26.
That will hit.
9.
That will miss.
17.
That will hit.
Nice.
Great.
So
Hold on.
Oh my god. I did Horde Breaker too. I fucking don't have my Colossus there up, which is
it's not
Oh,
anyway.
yeah. Okay. That is, oh god, it's only 7.
Only
piercing
7. Okay,
damage.
you're gonna need to do big damage on this to get it before it pops.
I'm also going to use a superiority. I'm going to use trip attack.
Okay.
So let me roll damage first before I confuse myself. So
Yep.
it's a d6 plus a d8.
Damn.
That's 9, and then
9. Okay.
go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
It's not enough damage to kill it,
Okay.
and it's a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
But a trip on a flying thing makes it.
Yes.
Plummet,
Makes
So
it
it's like careening toward Annabelle. If it trips, it's gonna plummet to the floor, and you're gonna have advantage on your dex save against the explosion. But it'll basically explodes like at your feet.
But you might get more damage on this roll.
No,
I
she
know,
already
I
rolled
did
it.
both.
Already, yeah, it already didn't do enough damage to kill
Okay.
it before it got close.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, but shit.
What?
I'm so stupid. I didn't add my modifier. I'm sorry. Okay, so the damage is 6 plus 3
Okay.
plus 4. So
so
13.
It's
sorry.
still not enough.
Okay,
Yeah, not
13
quite.
damage.
Because I rolled like shit.
Great. That's a 11.
Fails.
So, and then it plummets to the ground. Give me a dex saving throw with advantage there.
Are things like lighting on fire in here?
It's all stone, so like not really. There's like globules of glowing like bat magma on the ground where they explode.
Pretty good. It's a 22.
That will definitely succeed. So you take half of
Fuck.
18, 9 fire damage.
You're about to have some more bottles to fill with holy water.
Give me another thieves' tools check there.
Oh my god.
As you're up against it, you can see these like flashes of light coming from the other room, and you're trying to focus.
Knuckleheads. All right, I'm gonna do tiny die twice. That is so the first roll is a 16. 17 plus 8 is 25.
Nice.
And the flash comes free.
I want to try to be careful with it so it doesn't, I don't drop it or degrade it or anything.
It pops free there, and you.
All right, get the fuck away from those barrels, you idiots! Let's go.
Well, wait. If we
Get off of them.
yeah, then they're gonna come out.
Oh,
Wait. Oh, TC. Grab some of those heavy rubble. We can maybe put on the lids in the center of the room.
All right, and I'll come over with some.
Yeah, bring him over.
Switch spots.
Step one, and as you set that one down and you like uncover, you can see it doesn't pop up, but there's like flashes of light underneath the lid of the barrel, and you can hear like.
Yeah, we're
inside the barrel.
More. Yeah,
I'm
now
gonna
we
grab
have
one,
2
too.
people. Yeah,
Yeah.
3 people.
And you put them over all the remaining sort of shaking ones.
Delicious.
Okay, let's run. Let's
All right.
run.
Let's keep going.
Drunkards of bats.
I don't suppose. I don't suppose you have a little extra magic on you.
I can do it, but I was hoping sometimes I like to save it. But here you go.
I got it.
I got
sure?
him.
You got it.
I'm looking pretty bad.
I'm gonna do a first level cure wounds.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, that is gonna be 2d8. So let's cross our fingers. Big money.
Big money. Plus anything?
Plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which for this one is only wisdom, so it's just plus 1. 5. Total? I rolled 2 2s, so like not great.
I've got a few potions.
I have a potion as well.
I've got 2, I think.
If you've got 2, maybe I'll take one of yours. Save it.
He's like echoing halls, like ah!
I like to save my spells for when you're down, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna second wind once. So I will do that super quick.
Can I grab the javelin that I threw?
Good. That's 16 HP back.
Wow.
Oh wait, did that hit? Your javelin hit?
Yeah. Did I use it?
It burned like to an unusable extent.
Same with my
with an
arrow?
arrow, yeah, because they're like flaming creatures. Yeah, if it hit, yeah.
Okay.
You okay sharing that potion, or you don't have to if you don't want
I said I have 2.
no.
Keep it on.
Okay.
Do you not have any?
I have 1, but if it's better everyone has 1 at least, just keep it for now. I'm okay. I think.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, that's what you're at?
Yeah.
You'll be fine. That's more than me. That's
It's
more than
so-
me at full health.
It's so little compared to my max, though.
That's more than me at full health. You made me waste a spell slot on you?
Okay, before that I was at 30.
Never a waste.
Oh my god.
TC at the door.
All right. Quietly try to
Give me a stealth check.
Okay, that's fine. 21.
21. Okay. Push the door aside a little bit. You're met with a short hallway that presents you with 2 options, though they seem to be leading to more or less the same space. There's a little narrow corridor off to the left with a steep staircase that looks like it might lead up to like a little balcony. And then there's more gradual steps directly ahead that open up into what looks to be the main chamber of the chapel. Several rows of pews already visible from where you stand. The pews have a semicircular kind of amphitheater-esque design, though considerably smaller. There's only a few rows. It's not like some big, massive theater. The focal point of all the benches is like pointed toward the stage. There isn't really a stage. There's like a modest altar at the front or sort of the back wall, raised up just a little half step for visibility. There isn't kind of a lectern or a pulpit that one would stand from to preach. On the wall behind the altar are several banners and tapestries that once again bear some of the same symbolism as the wine barrels, the tunnels, and before that, the floor of the cleric's room, all the way back in Brunkhollow. Before you can study the imagery too carefully, your attention is drawn to the back right corner of the room, where a pair of fire newts look to be kind of standing guard. They haven't heard you, but you can see them looking about. They're standing guard at a door that leads to some kind of back area. There may have been, based on sort of an outline on the wall, a sign that once hung above it, but given the description you've already been provided by the Hierophants, you probably don't need a sign to guess that this likely leads back toward the Rectory. You've seen church designs before as well, like typically it was behind the sort of main sort of staging area for...
Oh, I know a church.
Yeah. So possibly some kind of rectory or back room. There's a little bit of commotion that's making it slightly easier to approach without being noticed. You have to be careful about how far you step out, but the commotion is sourced from that back area. And it sounds like one or more creatures like rifling through a room. You hear like not crackling or not like setting ablaze, which is, you know, a fire newt's MO if they really wanted to destroy something would be to light it on fire, but you hear a lot of like someone's searching for something, looking for something. Unfortunately, it doesn't change the fact that if you do make your presence known, you might have to sort of defend yourselves or explain yourselves to these newts here that may not have gotten word from the previous one.
Kind of dip back.
Yeah, you can do so. You can, in this little sort of, again, there's like a hallway before it. You can talk in this quietly. There's enough commotion covering that to do that.
Well, there are 2 more newts guarding what I can only imagine is the Rectory. And possibly more of them or someone else inside, rifling around like they're looking for something. I don't know how long they've been in here that they need to continue searching or what they're looking for.
Yeah.
I also don't know how welcome we are in here. Can we explain ourselves that we've had a great chat with your buddies?
We can definitely try.
You can try what you said before, I guess.
And that we could even show them that no newts have been slain. You know, your friends are good. They are checking stuff out.
I don't trust your translation enough to use the word slain. Maybe
Well, yes, but
leave
like-
slain out
yeah.
of it.
You also realize in this moment that you have some scorch marks on your clothing, on your armor from the bat explosion.
And that's not quickly, like...
Just odd. Why
Maybe
would
I
they
stay
be?
back and you handle all the translation? Because the bat exploded on me, but not on you. If you think you can handle all that. I jot down if I have a paper, or I just tell you, I'm like, so Virhilt is what I remembered. That just means like friend or friendly.
Can I minor illusion so it looks like his armor is clean? Sorry, one second.
That might be a little more the purview of prestidigitation. Let me
Prestidigitation could actually clean it. This
Yeah.
is just sort of like masks. Like I'm just gonna want it to look like armor that's sort of laying on top of his armor.
I would say yes. I think it would help a little bit. I think if something was up close, they might be able to tell. But sure, from a distance, I would say that helps. I would say yes.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a minor illusion on your armor so it looks like it's pretty much clean.
Oh.
Obviously, if they investigate it, they're gonna be like,
Yeah, or you get close, it smells a little like burnt metal.
Yeah.
But if from a distance, it has a little bit, and it lasts for 1 minute before you have to recast it.
Right.
What about just from going
Right.
into water? Is that... That's
No,
okay,
not so
that's
much.
different.
I mean, your clothes are a little soaked.
Okay.
But
Okay, so you take point then. I'll be nearby if I can interject.
yeah.
But it's you'll carry the conversation.
I'll just keep focused on that.
Was there a friend word we could maybe all learn? What was the friend word?
Virhilt.
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 if we take a little quick look here, I'll bring this
Oh,
up. So this is
God.
the area. So you came through here in this little area. There's a little hallway to the left, which looks like it might lead sort of up toward a little balcony or something. There's the main area here with a number of pews, tapestries hanging on the wall, a little altar at the front.
Nasty place.
Yeah.
And then there's a little door in the back right corner where there are a couple of fire
Yep.
standing there.
There's our slinky boys.
So you guys are kind of
Slinky boys who we sink
in through here.
them
You can
to
kind of
talk.
see them over in the corner there.
Yeah.
Very hilty.
Yes.
Very hilt. Just very hilt.
I guess there might be a plural version.
Okay.
Alright.
Virhilti means sworn enemy.
Yeah.
Nobody's hung on to their torch, have they?
Oh.
Were there some in the other
There's
house?
some on the walls and
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, you could have grabbed one.
Torching it up.
Yeah, maybe you can do that. Produce.
Not if I'm doing that.
I'll turn around. I don't know.
Sure.
Just for the beginning. I don't know. Maybe it's not important.
I'd rather have you look unscathed than I
Okay.
just stand behind you.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Who's leading the way?
Me.
Right. As soon as you step through the threshold,
Sinke. Sinke. Virhilt.
and you can see there's a little confusion, like they're surprised that, maybe their friends or whatever didn't warn them that someone was coming or anything to that effect.
She'll hold up 2 fingers. 2. Point to them. Of you. There. Iskis troll. We kill troll. 2 of you. Water.
Do I remember a word for left? Like they left.
Give me a history check. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
They right.
Okay. I'm gonna tactical mind.
Okay.
Right now it's a 9, and this is 16.
16. Okay, you got there, so you spend that
Nice.
one. The word like gaily means like gone, like absent, like gone, left, vacated, gone.
Can you say that they welcomed us in here?
I'll say
Invite or something.
to you, gaily.
We kill
Troll.
troll.
And I'll once again bring out
Yeah.
the
We
troll-
show the
troll
shit.
The head of the.
I don't say that out loud.
Pointing to the pointing to the space and the rectory room. Kashir. Triha. And she'll bow.
follow
I'll
as
do the
well.
same.
No.
Make a persuasion with advantage.
Nice.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
17.
Nice. One of them goes through that door, and those sounds of like rummaging and stuff. They stop.
What are they doing?
And one of them
Who is it?
pokes his head back out, and then another one. And a 4, 5.
Oh my god.
Bow.
And they start to kind of come toward you guys. And you guys are in the doorway, so they kind of
Yeah.
get all the way up to you.
I'm gonna, as they come up closer, just try to take a step or two back just if I smell bad or whatever.
Oh, the burnt, yeah. I'll kind of still be holding out the jewelry that I got from the trolls, like.
Three
Trolls.
dead. Blood.
Fazalmek? Fuzzy milk.
So emotions past you.
I'll take a step.
Yeah, clear the way.
Give me history checks, both
Oh
of you.
no!
Come on. 16.
17.
Okay. Your powers combined, you get the something along the lines of like we'll check, or like we might come back. Like
Oh.
we check, we come back.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to figure out how to say this. Hierophant. Bad. Don't talk to them. I don't know. Hierophant.
You're doing good, Al. I think we're ahead here.
Yeah.
Doxley, like, intercede and go for the handshake?
And you feel it kind of warm a little bit. There's a little...
Yep, I'll let it. Ver hilt.
Oh my
Give me a
god.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 12.
You take 7 fire damage. And he holds it there.
Okay. Ver hilt.
Here's a little sort of steam rising off your hand there. And they back through the room that you came through.
I think not a
left.
fucking chance, boys.
TC.
Open.
All right.
TC comes over and does like a wrap really quick around your hand, like try to keep it from getting worse or anything.
All right.
Let's go back to that room fucking quick in case the Hierophants see that they came back and then we have like a fucking problem.
Wait, what?
Let's go and check the rectory quick.
Yeah, go.
All right. I'm gonna stay at the front of this place just in case the Hierophants did see them leave.
I'm gonna go into the room and try to find.
Yeah.
Are they gone for good? Are they?
I think they're gonna come
They're
back.
checking. Yeah, sorry, we haven't been translating.
Yeah,
They're checking.
But gonna check on the trolls, see if they're actually dead.
The veracity.
Oh, okay.
The trolls were.
I know, might be
Miles
gone for a
away.
while.
They might have more, like,
Let's not waste time. We'll stay here.
Yeah,
We'll stay here. You guys
go.
go.
head
So
towards
the 3 of you into the rectory.
Mhm.
The 2 of you staying out. The 2 of you give me perception checks.
No more bat.
13.
5.
The only thing is you give a look around the room and it's impressive. I mean, it's crumbling in a few places. It's an older structure, but you look around and there's those 3 kind of grand tapestries hanging from the sort of back wall behind the altar. And each of them is embroidered and very expertly stitched together, and they each look like they're depicting like natural disasters. One of them is a little like big swirl down to a small, like a little tornado. One of them looks like sort of there's a big sort of rocky surface and then as if it collapses into the middle, like it's a sinkhole. Tornado, sinkhole. The third one looks like it's a body of water and there's a big swirling motion like a maelstrom, a whirlpool. And as you guys open the door and go back, there's a little short hallway before you, and then a door off to your left that might be the rectory itself. There's one more tapestry hanging back here that you wouldn't necessarily see if you didn't sort of enter into the rectory. And it's the same thing. It's a volcano. It's another kind of natural disaster. There's like a little triangle with little sort of spewing stitched magma at the top.
Is Doxley the only one that sees those tapestries?
They scuttled quickly to the back hallway. So the 2 of you are kind of looking up at the tapestries.
Okay.
There, yeah.
Illien,
Yeah.
look at these pictures.
Yeah, I think they're reflecting something that we might already know. I mean, it has to maybe do with the statues, but there's a 4th one missing.
Why are we seeing gods and these things, these symbols like intertwined? We saw it with the symbols in the tunnel.
Do we think that specifically this chapel, these Hierophant, worship something a little bit different than the gods? Because
The Hierophants haven't been in here.
well, maybe whatever existed beforehand they were the same kind of like-minded people. Or maybe the gods actually do intertwine with these creatures more than we thought, or these creatures are the gods. Or no, I don't.
No, that's fine. If you just keep spitballing,
Yeah,
maybe
I'm just
something will
trying-
hit. But
We'll pivot around.
Yeah,
We'll bounce
yeah.
back and forth here because this is all happening simultaneously. You guys go around the back. You see that sort of tapestry of the volcano. You open the door off to your left, and as was foretold, there is indeed a little private room tucked all the way in the back here. And any doubts that you had about the founder of this place and any supposed notions of solitude, they come to the forefront of your head, and the doubts come to the forefront of your head. The size of Clarity itself, the existence of a chapel that is clearly meant for more than an audience of one. This was not a private chapel. A place for someone that you look over and you see a sort of dilapidated little cot. There's some space for someone to sleep down here rather than within the comforts of the monastery itself. It doesn't add up. This was a place that was meant to have visitors. Like, this was not meant as sort of the impression was. It wasn't a place to get away. It was a place for people to come here, at least, a hidden place for people to come and pray or do whatever they need to do. Mm-hmm. Your stomach drops a little as you realize you may be visitors on the later end of the spectrum. Beyond a barren cot covered in shredded, nearly disintegrated sheets, there's an office in utter disarray. And there's plenty of charred wood on the desk and bookshelves that could be blamed on the fire newts. That doesn't necessarily mean they were like spewing fire intentionally to get rid of it, but they're hot, they run hot, so sometimes they touch surfaces and it might cause little burns or charring and stuff. In addition to that, there's signs of time and other interference present as well. Books have been chewed up, maybe by rats or other creatures that have gotten in here. There's a little wall that's partially collapsed and sagging, a part of the ceiling that's sagging down. There's vines that have grown up through the floor and wrapped themselves around a stool, a chair, pieces of furniture around the room. But it does look like a little office. There's a desk, there's a couple bookshelves, there's the cot in the corner, a place for someone of worship, someone of religion, a man of God to sit, collect his thoughts, record, practice sermons, write sermons. Look around, the room's very small.
Can I find any intact writings?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Looking for both the symbols of, the writings that we've seen on the wall, and looking for, the stuff that Kate showed us, like the Chewinga drawings. And
Give me a perception check.
17.
27.
Anything you're looking for?
Val's gonna check out the cot, the area around the cot.
Okay, give me an investigation check for that.
5.
Okay. Annabel, as you walk around kind of the desk area, you look, there's shredded bits of paper. A couple times you find things that look like maybe they were paintings or sketches, like nobody that you recognize, little pieces. However, in one of the drawers, sort of, again, partially rat-bitten, some of the pages coming apart, it looks like a book of hymns and prayers. Okay. And as you kind of flip through it, the pages sometimes like stick together a little bit, dust each time you turn a page. And none of these hymns and prayers are ones that you recognize. They're not a single one. You flip through the names, nothing means anything to you. However, you stop on one page because there's a prayer or a hymn called Heart in Hand, which, as you guys were moving through the tunnel on your way to Clarity, somebody said something about heart, hand, a special heart. So you see, something that just sparks a little bit of recognition.
It's in common, though.
Yes, it is. It's written in common.
I'm gonna stick it in my bag.
Sure. It's a little large, but you can, we'll bounce back and forth. You see, as you're looking around, what you notice is that you don't see any of the overt symbols like there were some on the tapestries and things. One thing you notice is that you get the impression upon looking at the damage in the room that it doesn't look like the fire newts were trying to destroy the place. Instead, it looks like they might have been trying to find something of value, maybe to barter with. You see there's a little pile there's a bust that's been painted colors, there's a couple pieces of tarnished jewelry. It looks like they were looking for something they thought was valuable that they might be able to barter with. Like maybe to give to the Hierophants, like something that would allow them to, have some negotiation, some leverage in some kind. So there's a little pile of, they're not valuable. Yeah, it doesn't look valuable, but it looks like anything shiny or colorful, they tried to put in a little pile to see if it was like something.
Little idiots.
Those poor newts.
You go over to the cot and you sort of lift it up, dust sort of flying in the air. Nothing there. And you sit down on the cot.
Oh, God.
There's a little lump on the cot, sort of near the sort of foot part. And you lift up, and there's a little, like, journal or something there underneath the foot of the bed. slide it out. Dust scatters across the room. And the title page, the sort of front cover of it says, "As seen through their eyes, an elemental astrological guide by Clarence Yasnost."
What did you guys find?
Found a book of hymns, and I don't recognize any of them.
Trinkets Newt's looking for barter.
I think I might have found a diary of Clarence's diary, the man who founded this place.
And as that happens, we pivot back into the outside. You guys are sort of still looking around the room. You can hear them rummaging. You hear some footsteps, some drawer opening and closing. Yeah.
You know, Illien, religious works and writings, you know, they're whatever. I feel like they could be valuable, but why come all the way here just for that? There might be something else at play here. Can I go to each of the 3 banners that we see?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything about the images behind the tapestries on the floor where they are that would like signify locations or statue? Like, am I getting any sort of...
Give me an investigation check.
While she's doing that,
Yep.
I'm looking through Kate's notes, and I'm wondering if, like, I saw some statues coming in, if I can go look if there's any markings of, like, something about Nefriti or a Dow or Marids or whatever.
Give me an investigation check.
7.
Yeah, not that you can tell. You can see they're very large, and if you like get up close to the wall, you can see behind them. Like there's a little couple of inches gap, and there's nothing behind them. They're not obscuring anything.
There's no like materials on them either. Like thinking about putting things in the bowls to like activate stuff. There's no like flint. There's no.
Not that you can tell. No.
Okay.
I rolled an 8, and then I used my last tactical mind, and that made it a 12.
At 12, you can keep it. Nothing that jumps out at you, and as you guys are moving about the room, trying to look for any clues, you start to hear
Like boots or like claws?
like boots and multiple pairs.
Doc, go tell them that we have company. I'm gonna go to the door.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the rectory.
Head to the rectory.
Yeah.
Yep, they have
They're coming. The Hierophants. I think they're coming. I hear boots.
Can I quickly check to see if there's any like secret parts of the drawer?
I would. You had a very good investigation check. You gave it a good thorough look, and it didn't look that way.
Okay.
It didn't seem like there was something sort of hidden.
Haven't taken any closer.
Yes. Should we torch this and then try to put it out?
How close are they? Torch what?
They're literally.
Sounded like they were in the entrance hall.
If we torch it, we're really fucking the newts over.
We'd like
I
to
mean-
fuck Lamont as well.
This looks like nonsense to me, but what you got,
You
what
guys
you
have
got.
Hide it.
Give it.
Take
Give it
what
to
you
you.
can.
I'm gonna hide that.
And you
that
can
thing.
hear the door start to
Okay,
open
let's
a
get
little
out of
bit.
the rectory.
Yeah, try to
Dash
make
down
our
the
way out of the rectory.
Everybody give me stealth checks except for Illien, who was not.
Can I say to them, like, slowly, they're in prayer.
They're approaching.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, with armor. Yep.
23.
21.
Great.
It's 8.
Okay.
So now 20 and then a 19.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
As you guys leave, like they get up to the threshold, like right up to Illien. It's the halfling woman that has the sort of cracked spectacles, 2 human, and the Dwergar. So the 4 of them have all sort of come down the hallway here. And just as they're getting up to the threshold where they might be able to see the corner, the last
right.
person sort of slips
the
out.
view.
Yep, and closes the door and sits. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
What is the book say?
Give me that book. I want to.
Wait, so are these guys maybe not our enemies? What if they are worshiping the elementals to go against the clerics?
Burn that shit.
Well, okay, wait, what?
No.
I thought they were worried about the nudes burning it.
Yeah.
They want to
They
learn.
want to see what it is first and then burn it.
You
Like,
think so? But they
slash
Yeah, that's true.
utilize it, or
Yeah.
learn to then
Weaponize it
silence it or weaponize it.
Okay, that's true.
Containment. They're after containment.
Containment. Okay, you're right.
There's been some very important constellation-related intrigue in the campaign.
I gathered at the like,
Sorry.
it's like, oh, I found something that matters.
I think the thing matters.
Give me that book. Give me the book.
Annabelle.
It's not important, but give me-
Annabelle has it.
I got the book.
Annabelle has
Well, you
it.
have hymns. You
Yes.
No, I
she
gave
it
her-
to
I
me.
gave her
have both
mine.
books.
You can't fit both of those. They're big. I said they were
That's
big.
what she said.
The prayer book was very large. The other thing was a journal. It was a smaller.
I
Oh
have
my
both
God.
books.
So Yasmin is a
Why are
good-
you saying that as though that's a bad thing for the team?
It's great.
Yeah, he's the one saying it like it's a bad thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't
we
know
can all
why
agree it's a good thing that we got
You're the
the
one
book.
that's like, books are mine.
We have the book.
You guys, we have the book.
Good job.
That
Good
is
new.
right.
We
Good,
handled
excellent
yes.
new
Yes.
negotiation.
I don't think I've
Wow.
ever rolled better.
That's
It has not been a goddamn half an hour. These mother.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
They
No,
saw those newts
no.
leave and then.
I told them
They
to
were
stay
waiting.
back.
They were waiting.
I mean, let's see how this shit plays out.
And that's where we're gonna pick it up next week.
Oh,
We'll have Chris back next week. We'll see what Lamont's been up to as
Yay.
well.
Join us in the Discord.
Join us in the Discord, please. Discuss tabs.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Once again, as seen through their eyes, an elemental astrological guide by Clarence Yas.
Mental,
As seen through their
astrological.
an
So
astrological.
this monastery could have been built because they knew the elementals. Way back
Oh
when.
my God! They knew they
So
they
cool.
worshipped,
worshipped
them,
them, I
or
know.
slash
But
saw
why-
them as just as important. Not just as important.
Why was the
Damn.
phoenix not included in the front room? You know, I'm assuming that's what the volcano is.
Yeah.
It was throwing off the symmetry of the room. Like it was
Yeah.
better if it's
Four.
three. They
He was
knew-
like,
But there's only 3 of the the elemental symbols that we have. There's 4 statues, and then there's the 3 like.
Yeah, the
symbols.
Zaratan, Phoenix, and the Leviathan. So we
some
don't-
numbers that haven't
Yeah.
totally squared up yet.
Yeah.
But
Gotta
that's where we'll
figure
pick
it
it up.
Hey, Nice Big Ross did a bit. Insanely Flash Link gifted a sub. Oh, wait, I already did these. But Jaguar Power again gave out many communities.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you,
Nice Big Ross a bit. Wrangler Spider Wrangler a bit. Discipline, subscribe to Prime. Nice Big Ross 21 Wrangler 1 bit. And then Loud Noises. Subscribe with Prime.
Thank
which you can
you
do
so
for
much.
free.
Yes, subscribe. Prime for free.
Cheers.
Thank you.
I hope.
Cheers.
Thank
Big
you.
cheers.
I hope Winston's in this group.
Your boy?
You mean Winslow?
Shut up.
What?
I said Winston.
Winston?
talking about?
Who are you talking about?
His
No.
little gnome friend with the.
I had Winston written down.
Is that what you said to him?
Winston Ridgewater. Oh God.
Winslow Ridgewater.
Oops.
Well, I said.
Did you say Winston?
Winston, come on. And then I said, "Is that your
Right
name?"
here.
And it is not.
Oh no.
I click on the old Brunkhollow cemetery where you looked at it.
Winslow.
The
Oh
grave
my God,
belongs.
my handwriting is so bad.
Oh no.
It's
When I went from my written notes to
That's
my typed
so
ones,
funny.
look at that.
Winston.
Winslow.
I can't believe they even got
It
that
does look
far.
like a Winston.
What is
Ridgewater.
Right?
Ridgewater. Yeah.
Wow.
that? That is
That looks like
That's
Hinda.
fucking funny, man.
Hinda.
wow.
Join us in the Discord. We all love you. Have a great week. We love you guys so
Yes.
much. Thank you for
See
the
you soon.
support.
Bye.
And we'll see you then. Theorize. We'll see you on the other side.
Oh my god.